everyone, and welcome. It is time for some fight sticks and or flash kicks. We are cooking today, and we have some exciting stuff in the future. For right now, we have another weekly bracket for you. I am joined by the wonderful Ion Gravity Beam. How are you doing, my friend?
That is I am doing pretty well. Thank you, Pariah, for having me on comms today.
Your friggin' Fugi Tech is so differently sized. Beautiful.
We're not going to
stuff.
worry about that. It'll be fine. We'll work with it.
We will indeed work with it. Wonderful stuff. Happy to be joined by Ion, recent member of MASH. I would get both of your tags in here, but unfortunately, we only got so much space. My simple rule of thumb is if you have a name that has more than 6 letters, you're not allowed to join an org because it makes it too hard on me. Yes, I know that I have a name that has more than 6 letters. I haven't seen my children in 103 years. Oh no, Jodo. Jodo's definitely on one today. I'm very excited. We got some awesome games coming up for you. We got Hunter Hiei versus OEG's own Fade Runner 2049. Soldier versus Bearer of the Curse. Juicy versus SCYL. Gonna be our first 3 streamed matches.
Happening all over again in my bracket. Every time Clarence joins, he's always on stream.
I think this is our first time getting Clarence on stream for FNF, so I'm excited.
It makes perfect sense that me being on comms, I would have him put on stream. I blame you. Well, I mean, I can't. That's fine. It was inevitable. I promise you, I had nothing to do with it. I influenced not the stream matches. Oh, I should turn my in-game music back on.
Perfect.
To get off the spectate seat to do that. Oh my god.
Oh, sorry. My hold please. My Mix It Up plugin is not running yet. Everything's going great this Thursday, by the way. I only took a small nap today instead of a big nap. So I'm feeling very ahead of the ball, but also some of my stuff isn't quite up and running yet. There we go. Bracket should work now. Thank you, Pariah Bot. Went to park and saw 2 Rams fighting. I feel like I'm watching 2 unspoken infamous leaders in history fight each other. Oh no. The GOAT
Those Ram players.
Bracket, indeed. We got Hunter Hiei. We're just waiting on the young Clarence getting on in here.
Clarence is over there. I see him. It's by the door.
There we go. Very excited. I wish
Simply Rift. No.
I forgot to sign up. Name a more iconic duo. Simply Rift and forgetting to sign up for bracket. I gotta make specialized pings just for Simply Rift and Jinx to get in here.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society.
Oh my lord.
So instead of reflecting on themselves,
Here we go. We're gonna be getting into game number 1. We got some Sin Kisuke and some Baiken action.
I have never seen Hunter Hiei before, but I do know that
You just get booted?
I got booted, I guess. Okay,
right,
well,
I'll put up a Discord stream for you so you can keep up. I mean, if there's any matchup that Clarence is incredibly comfortable with, it's gotta be the Sin matchup, right? Like, when half of your friend group plays the character, it's either your most hated matchup or the one that you can just breeze through against a random in bracket.
absolutely, 100%.
Like to jump on the far slash there, finds a JH coming down, TKO Johnson into the conversion through the wall, but now the Sin Kisuke with 100 meter. You can do anything in this game for 100 meter, but Sin Kisuke especially can do anything in this game for 100 meter.
Ride the lightning 100, doing a bajillion damage.
Ooh, I love that RC. Good awareness. The gun, a little bit questionable, and this super's gonna kill through the wall.
Oh, wow. I was about to say interesting choice going for Tyrant Barrel instead of Ride the Lightning for the guaranteed kill, but I underestimated the amount of damage that would do.
I mean, listen. Even the Baiken's discount Japanese guts cannot save you from a raw counter hit 5H into super. That's gonna kill from half HP.
They nerfed it, by the way. It did a lot more damage.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh boy, Clarence now with a 100 meter. It's gonna be very difficult. Yeah. Not quite able to escape that one, but here we go, going into round 3 for match number 1. So Yoon starting off a little defensive, and now Clarence with the big counter hit, gonna be taking this through the wall, I do believe, and there it is, gonna be getting that nice positive bonus.
Yep. No frame kill, not quite the safe jump you were searching for though. There's that 2H hitting low, getting the counter hit as well, since he's a notorious frame trapper. Yo, why is this soldier stanced up in the background? Like, he's ready to do an EI slash on the fighter. What is he doing back there?
Oh my god, he is.
What do we got? How have I never seen this man before? Fade Runner. That's my goat, Clarence, indeed. 1-0 so far over this in Kisuke. All right, I'm gonna need one of y'all to break the wall and get me back to that. I gotta study this random soldier a little bit more.
It's true, it's true. Let's see if I can get back in there. No, don't do that.
Ooh, maybe some May action coming up as well. I'm excited.
Well, I didn't make it in for the next match, but I am here now, so
Very nice.
after this match, hopefully it won't boot me from the room.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting...
Alright, going into match 2 here. Saw a very strong start from both players. Gonna see how this carries on, how both players are going to adapt to each other.
Yeah.
Here we go immediately. Just going for the parry on Beat Driver.
Pimpin, you might actually, normally I wouldn't say this, but in this situation you might be crazy.
I just want to point out the fact that Elkunt just like low-profile bike in JS. That's kind of crazy.
It really, you know, Elkunt does a lot of things. I had the pleasure of playing one of our teammates for Fight Club the other night, and he finally learned how to stop respecting Sin players. And so I had my far slash Elkunted, I think 100 times last night.
Oh my god.
Nice. JH carrying on with that far slash.
And then be holding on to that burst. Now Yin has the burst advantage going into this next game, and the very aggressive round start. Good punish on the DP.
The old school punish too, you know. You've been in the mines.
I always try going for the old school punish. It doesn't feel the same if I don't.
Green it was, Skyper. Nice overhead connecting, red RC. Hello,
okay.
It is indeed that time again. The YRC, out of those plus frames. Oh.
Hold these guard crushes.
Pariah duck. You got it. Got any grapes? Oh, the close slashes can't flashing out there. A little bit greedy from both players going for the close slash on the cross up.
Forcing the burst out of Clarence now. I have Clarence up in the corner into there. Oh, Clarence found their way out of the corner. Now putting the offense on Yoon.
Beautiful IB coming in as well. Oh, the vacuum in the first bait. No RC for the kill confirmed. It's actually scary. You could have lost there, but locked it in, going up 2-0 so far.
Very clean stuff from Clarence over here. Why is my game doing this? Is weird. Okay, well, anyway.
We got the. I'll leave the Discord stream up just in case things get too crazy for you.
Oh. Alright, cool. Let's hope it doesn't kick me from the room this time.
It looks like we're having a little bit of Strive Earth moments today.
Mankind knew that they cannot change.
So far, so
good.
good.
What you're experiencing.
Definitely possible. See, immediately Clarence going for the burst, not wanting Yoon to really get anything started here. Wild Assault extended to combo, going to be going for the super through the wall, giving Sin positive bonus now. Which is going to be very scary for Clarence.
Nice. It's huge. Oh no, mess up the timing. had the kill there, but just barely swept through your hands. And now this big combo coming in. Ooh, the swaggy side swap as well. Hello, Clarence?
The comeback. Oh, the comeback.
Oh,
the comeback.
Are you killing
Is it
here?
happening?
No. Oh.
Not quite. Oh, and there's a Tommy mat. You tried to L gun, but it caught. Pushing down to Tommy mat is really good for Baiken and Neutral and Sin because it forces Sin. It forces a Sin to do a lot of things that aren't just L cunt, you know, neutral skip.
Here we go. Now stuck in the corner, having to deal with these plus frames. The throwback. Okay.
So the counter hit. Clarence now has their burst bag going in. The Gazelle step into throw. Go for another
jump
throw.
out. The strike throw getting called out immaculately by our own Fade Runner 2049. Next up, we've got Juicy versus Skill coming on in here. Us back over to chatting. My Stream Deck has been randomly, if anyone out there is in tech support, my Stream Deck has randomly decided that it doesn't want to detect OBS anymore. I'm really upset about it.
What happened? Why does it hate OBS now?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I have been running OBS as an administrator lately, but I don't think that actually changed anything. I would love to unplug it and replug it back in, but if I just start unplugging randomly, it will change it. Maybe it is my running in admin mode. I want to just start randomly unplugging shit in the back of my computer here. You have to run the Elgato software as admin? Okay.
Oh my god, you can combo off of it like that. That's sick.
Let's see if I can do that real quick.
Alright, Juicy already starting off really strong here, putting the offense on Sill. Juicy, and then, yeah, okay, cool. So I was right. Alright, well, Juicy taking Sill through the wall once again here. Putting Sill at 1 HP and 50 meter to use. Oh, but Totsugeki! Oh, Wire Seeing Owl gonna not quite gonna let the tap dust hit, but the chip damage from Totsugeki once again going to clean it out.
His
that combo once again.
You know, I need to run my
5H.
Stream Deck software before I open OBS. That might be it too. But I just ran it as an ad.
Here we go, Still starting to get something to start. Oh, and the burst now. Still's gonna need to try and get back in again here. Oh, the punish on the throw. I'll let Totsugeki get hit today. Not getting hit by Totsugeki today. Oh, Juicy, stop blocking. Now you're in the corner against Kai. What are you gonna do?
Rough situation to be in for sure. Trying to get that quick mash out. Totsugeki's out.
Oh, and the big counter hit for the far slash is going to do it, cleaning out match one for Juicy. Very good stuff.
Yeah, very nicely done indeed. I'll tab real quick. Juicy. Strive servers suck. Good morning. What else is new? The grass is green. You have to wake up on a Monday, and Strive servers suck.
They're never gonna get around to fixing it. This is gonna be an issue for the end until the end of time. At this point, it's a classic.
Real.
Oh my god, the Totsugeki mix-ups.
Go pretty hard here.
Hold this pressure. Run up 2H for a counter hit. You don't ever see that. Oh, seeing it again. A PRC into throw.
The day Strive server doesn't suck is the day I get a GM. Alright, Lisi. We're doing some relationship coaching. We can just make that happen in reverse. We'll get you a girlfriend so that you so that the Strive servers will start working for us.
Please, please, I beg of you. I need Strive servers to be good. It was like that once upon a time.
The anchor drop counter hit, beautiful stuff coming in from Juicy.
Juicy, I gotta say, it has some pretty juicy May combos, pretty juicy May conversions. Oh, here we go. Nice conversion. Gonna be forcing the burst out of Syl. Now we're going back into neutral. Gonna be getting caught by May Far Slash. Gonna be taking us through the wall here now for the positive bonus. It's gonna be very scary for Syl.
Oh, the 5H. We're doing a really good job. These run-up 5K checks are really potent into the May matchup, but unfortunately, Juicy's just like, nah, actually, instead of doing Dolphin ever, I'm just gonna hit you with 5H when you run up and do this little cheeky 5K in neutral.
You ever try to run up on May and then May just like hits you with the wall?
Right.
And it's just like, how do I penetrate this wall? How do I get through this wall?
That is, I believe, if I remember correctly,
it was OEG colors.
Yeah, it should be the OEG color. Yeah, that's the color 1 for May on our OEG color set. Big shout out to Elusive for those.
Oh
it's one of my favorite ones
these...
because of the way the gradient on her, looking at May naturally, you would never expect her sweater to have a gradient on it because it's just like solid orange, but it does apparently have a gradient on it.
That's really cool.
With a low OTG.
Power of modding colors.
Power type has mix. Oh no! Trying to find some answers here in the neutral, but oh, we're looking for the big bombos here. Juicy is out for blood.
Well, I mean, when you're on stream, you gotta show off a little bit. I mean, come on. What's the point? If not to show off a little bit. Oh, and the DP. I think that's the first time I've actually seen Syl DP.
Yeah, this is beautiful stuff. Syl waking up out of nowhere. Making it happen.
Yeah, very clean combo.
Incredible follow-up. It's but good. Oh no.
Oh, we're gonna be getting caught by on the far slash there.
First is available, and we really only need one more hit. The tap dust from the run-up. No DI. Not a true Kai player for real.
Alright, Syl got a power up. Syl got a Zenkai boost. Oh, we're going into the May that thing that May does where she like mixes you up. That thing. That was what I was trying to say.
Command throw combo again. Go for the command throw, but the backdash was already being input there. I like to run up 6P.
Now I'm gonna 6P that Dolphin now. There it is. So it has one last chance here in the set. PRC up throw once again. Hold that projectile pressure. Blocking this Totsugeki.
Ooh, the neutral and to the Dolphin. Getting the command grab after. Tap Dust trying to come through. Oh, there it is again. Says, listen, I might get hit by Tap Dust, but I'll let you get hit by it as well. 3-0 for Juicy.
Anything you hit me with, I'll hit you back, but 10 times harder.
Very true. Beautiful stuff. Next up, we got Soldier and Bearer of the Curse.
Bearer of the Curse. You know when you're going up against a Bearer of the Curse, that some shit's about to go down. Like, you can't look at that name and then not expect, like, something crazy to be happening.
Bearer of the Curse, the Ramlethal player.
Alright, I fixed my game. Sick.
Oh, hell yeah.
I accidentally accidentally took my game out of full screen, and then when you full screen it back, if you don't go into settings and change it from like borderless windowed or whatever to like another setting and then back, then like it'll be kind of like grainy.
Yeah.
So I have now fixed that.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, we're getting some Giovanna action.
Yeah, good luck to both players. Smile. It looks like they swapped off of Ram and onto Geo, so that's okay. That's some honest strike throw right there.
I can't fight on a strike throw. Strike throw is like my weakness. Anytime I call out a throw, it's always a strike. and then like vice versa.
Also, gotta shout out the avatar with the Solux glasses there. I know those are just cool glasses to most people, but deep cut for the Homestuck fans if you're 100 years old. Let's see. How's the bracket shaking up so far? Those look like Pixelated Max made it out of there round 1. We'll be fighting either Skyfer or Kiet for their round 3 match. We also got Clover Dragon. But most likely going to be facing off against Wild, but upsets do certainly happen. Some exciting other matches here. We also got the GOAT, the Texas TO Sloth, coming in, playing in the bracket, rocking that chip. Sure, I'm still. Now that Slayer's a little bit less of a prevalent threat.
Oh boy, I see one of the sets that's about to happen is 4 Hops versus Leahy. That's going to be a crazy set. And oh my god, if Skyfer beats Kit, we might have a little bit of a student and sensei match.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, and that would be on stream? That would be pretty cool.
On-stream Skyfer versus Max match. Oh my god, play Sword and Shield? Alright, I got you next time.
I know Skyfer's gonna want that actually, because in the last TTA they were about to fight each other, but Skyfer had to run like as they started their first match, and they were in like the opening. And then something came up on Skyfer's end, so he had to DQ. So I know Skyfer's gonna wanna get that run back.
Absolutely. Let me go ahead and shoot a message. I'm pretty sure, is it Bearer of the Curse that we have in here right now? Yeah. Let me shoot a message over to the young soldier. Make sure we get them up here.
Hurry up, soldier! Get up here! We don't got all day! God! Running a tight schedule here.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay.
Edging and Gooning lost. I need my run back against them.
Sad day. Not my goat, Edging and Gooning.
I went Game 5 final round against them in a TNS redemption bracket a few weeks ago. I've never been the same since.
That's fair, that's fair. I've heard from a lot of people that fighting them is a life-changing experience.
I just I can't stand the thought that I lost to Edging and Gooning. Like, next time though.
Let's see here. We are gonna need to start a timer here for the young soldier, just in case they're busy elsewhere, potentially. That's losing. I forgot Anima and Sergeant Brocker exists. Let's see. We'll take a moment. Hello, Sloth. How's it going, homie?
Welcome on in. Super cool and awesome bracket is being played right now, hosted by the super cool and awesome Priodox. So you know.
I appreciate it.
Saying if you're not already in the bracket, you should stick around and watch if you're able to.
For sure, most certainly.
Gonna have some hype sets.
I am. Don't mind me. I'm in the process of just trying to see if I can get my stream deck working. I don't think that it's gonna let me though.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, fingers crossed indeed. Definitely afraid of being seeded into the Sloth, I'm not gonna lie. That was the initial thing, pre-seed. That's fair. Listen, I am not trying to fight Sloth and Bracket, alright?
I do not blame you. Cannot blame that whatsoever.
Well, hopefully everyone is having a fantastic Thursday. It's been a very chill week. The vibes have been immaculate. Hopefully everyone's enjoying Monster Hunter. I would like to think everyone knows that we wear our Monster Hunter inspirations on our sleeves here at FNF. And I mean, even literally my stream logo is a shout out to the Monster Hunter Compass. It's a great game. I'm loving Wild so far. Hold on, let me check. Ion, how many hours you got in Wild so far?
Like 35. I've not played
slacking.
that much. I am.
That's crazy.
I'm barely into high rank.
My time on Steam is at 64 right now. Honestly, I thought it was gonna be way higher. I was expecting to be like 120.
I have some people on my friends list that are there.
Unk got a lot of time. Hey, listen. I do not got a lot of time, but I'm vibing. This is my game. Honestly, this new Monster Hunter coming out has been such an incredible feeling. I think a lot of people have shared the feeling of this has just been such a good release and so almost nostalgia-y, you know? I'm just sitting there kicking my feet with a big ass grin on my face. After work, you can play 2 hours every day. Exactly. See, Chiquito gets it. That's where I'm at right now. I'm after work, then you gotta go home, and you gotta walk the dog, you gotta, cook some dinner, whatever, or order some dinner, take a nap more likely. And then it's all right, time to sit down for my government-mandated 2 hours of gaming.
You get back home and you start calculating in your head what's the exact amount of time I can be playing Monster Hunter Wilds, and it's all right, so I could be playing, if I start right now, I can play for about 2 hours, 32 minutes and 43 seconds. Gotta get on that immediately. Get in as much time as you can. You already have that strategy on your way home. Planning it out. Planning out every single movement as soon as you get off the bus.
I mean, listen, if you're not planning out your post-work strategies, I don't know. You got too much free time, is all I'm saying.
I'm gonna hop off the bus and I'm going to specifically step out of the bus with my right foot. That's how detailed the planning is.
Into it. Soldier versus Bearer of the Curse.
If I were Soldier, I'd be pretty scared of Bearer of the Curse, I'm not gonna lie.
You kind of gotta be, right? But I mean, Soldier's kind of a hard name, too.
That is true. See if the Soldier can beat the Curse today.
Absolutely. We'll find some of these interactions here. The Sinki Classic Pressure. We got some Giovanna on stream as well, though. I'm a huge Giovanna fan.
Gio's really cool.
Going for the overhead
go,
here.
Soldier.
Down backer spotted.
Oh, the setups. Mix-ups. Alright, Bearer of the Curse finding their way out of the corner. Oh my god, the instant blocks. Backdashing, gonna catch the beat driver catching, and then the burst bait. Not quite gonna be going through the wall though. YRC gonna be escaping the corner now.
The second hit of the 2S actually getting through your defenses there. You gotta be careful. Big clone slash in the corner. You might be dead. Get Casper in the chat. We got Optimus.
Quick, someone call Casper right now. Bring him up. Skyfer, I know you got their phone number. Get him on.
Incredible stuff. Going for Beak Driver, landing the close slash afterwards. Going for the eat as well.
Oh my god.
Taking a little bit of damage there. Don't worry too much about it. Actually, have to check. I didn't even notice that they got their damage boost. I don't think they did, but that would have been pretty funny.
Oh, the 2K. Nazabare going to be escaping the corner.
I like
the
this.
lighting, making sure the burst cannot come out, and that should kill. Yep, there we go.
Insanely rare footage of Ride the Lightning killing.
Right?
We got a couple Bearer of the Curse fans. Love to see it. Finds a close slash, trying to bait out a burst afterwards. I like going for the down back after close slash there instead of going for a jump cancel. Just be a little bit less obvious on your burst bait.
Oh, and the eat into throw. Nice 5P. Oh, not quite escaping the corner though. Immediately, Soldier gonna be picking it back up. Sending Bear of the Curse through the wall. You now have one more chance at life here. Oh, and thought you could beat the 2K, but not quite.
Nice. Found the 2P as well.
This little jab, just like, get away from me. Get out.
The Soldier 1B play Kai? Probably. Soldier 1A as a Soul player.
Oh my god. There's a whole army labeled by numbers and letters. Remember hanging out with my good old friend Soldier XB the other day, you know.
Yep.
That's my goat, love that guy.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Alright, we're gonna be getting the back throw, gonna be putting Bear of the Curse in the corner, trying to bait out something, but Bear of the Curse catching Soldier's back dash with the 2P. Now here we go. Soldier, both of the bursts are already gone, by the way.
They're out here. A little skin swap as well, going for the Goth Sin.
Oh, big counter hit for Bear of the Curse. You're gonna be pushing Soldier up into the corner. Oh, 5H counter hit. Be nice, some nice juicy positive bonus here.
Huge blood flash. You have the RC here as well. You might find the kill. You didn't do the wall stick. Oh, no meter to follow up, but going for another low into the overhead. The color change. No holding back.
Alright, good stuff. Soldier going for the eat. Not able to get anything off of Bear the Curse. Getting a big counter hit, but wasn't able to convert off of it. Now we're back in neutral. Tried to go for the whiff punish, but missed it just ever so slightly. And here we go. Bear of the Curse is in now. Not quite able to send Soldier through the wall before he gets the burst, though.
Went for the 5 keys there. Didn't quite get a full confirm thanks to the burst. But now you have a beautiful combo all the way, and you get from downtown the super confirm.
Oh, the big setup. Oh, and that should be a kill for Soldier, and that is going to be Soldier taking game 2.
Beautiful game number 2 coming in from Soldier. Some great confirms as well in there. Some goofy routing with the PRC just to slow things down a little bit. Looking great here.
See our good friends Pixelated Max and Kiet already in the room waiting for their set. They're just over there talking smack to each other like, I'm gonna take you down. I'm gonna beat you.
We'll see how Max fares into that matchup as well. I know that it can be a rough matchup for sure. Axe has got some pretty good buttons for dealing with some Sin PK situations.
And once again, Soldier starting off huge, big 2S counter hit, gonna be forcing the burst out of Bearer. I actually left. I'm sorry. You're all on your own now, Pariah.
Sorry, y'all haven't been able to see the
beauty of lightning.
Ion's icon this whole time. There we go.
It's okay, everyone just knows my awesomeness already. It'll be fine. Oh, big 6H counter hit. Clean conversion.
Has a good chunk of meter to work with here as well. Geo, though, approaching that 100-meter mark. Fast RC, make maximum use of it. Going to be getting a nice combo here. Oh, didn't quite get the full pickup, but found a beautiful American reset in the corner.
That's going to be some damage. And now you got to be wary because Soldier has 100-meter. And there it is. Good. The safe jump.
Go for the cheeky overhead as well.
Very good block from Bear, and then immediately going up into the throw. Going to be taking a round for Bear. Bear not out of this just quite yet.
POV, you have throwable amounts of HP against the Geo. Let's go. Exactly.
Good tech throw from Bear. Oh my god, the 6P clashing with the overhead kick from Geo. Oh, the 2D! That 2D is so big! Now it's going to be a super through the wall. Going to be getting that hard knockdown plus positive bonus. So you got to be careful not to let Soldier get anything started because they have full stamina.
BRC backdash looking a little saucy there, going straight for the DP as well. Overhead connecting now. You gotta be careful about when you choose to use this burst, if you even choose to use it this round. A lot of resources that could be built up for Soldier here. Going for the flip kick. Oh, these DPs are so risky.
Oh, and that is... Oh, wait. Oh, no, not quite. You have one more chance. Oh, and the JH.
I think we went for the reset there to just try to keep it burst safe. But good awareness, at least for Bearer of the Curse, to not use their burst in this situation.
Soldier, having not been DPing at all, is now spamming DP. Oh my god, throwing the Gazelle Step into the corner. Now Soldier is out of stamina, so it's going to be very difficult. Gotta be able to crack their defense soon.
Thank you, Dev Evan, for the follow. RC here. Make something happen. Big counter hit on the 2S, but no resources. You find the kill anyway.
Going to get clean 3-0 for Soldier. So Bear of the Curse definitely put up a really solid fight there, and we did see some signs of life in that last match, but sadly was not able to close out that match and maybe save their life here. But they you know, we'll might see them later on. You know, they still have losers. Their losers run. They might have a goated losers run. You never know.
We've got Kiet coming up. We have a rare 2 Axel lows in the bracket this week. What is happening? Axel Nation?
I only ever knew of the one Axel in Def Heaven.
Incredible stuff.
Yet showing that, you know, there's more than one Axel. There's 2 Axels.
I mean, there's
two
always
whole
at
Axel
least
players.
2 Axels because we got Riot in the back, you know.
That is true.
Mankind knew that they cannot.
Alright, here we go. We're going to be going into match 1 here. Pixelated Max versus Kiet. It's going to be Sin into Axel, which is, I believe Sin is generally pretty solid at, getting around Axel's zoning from what I've heard and what I've seen.
I mean,
so we're gonna see if Max is gonna be able to pull it off here.
Sin can definitely have some interesting approach angles for sure. A lot of solid neutral tools and like punish tools as well. So Beak Driver being able to interact at a really long range against some of Axel's more negative buttons definitely can be potent. A lot of it will come down to these pressure situations. Look at that, jumping in with the JK this time.
It's gonna be a clean wall break for Max, starting it off. Kiet starting their zoning. Oh, getting caught by the tornado. Be bursting out of that, not holding that. Try to Gazelle step in, getting caught by the 2H. I believe that was 2H.
The clean confirm on the clash there with the JK. We got a reversal super coming in. Max gonna have to get the punish correctly, gets the jump over, but the PRC is gonna keep you safe.
Now you have to hold this. You have 1 life here left.
Nice.
Oh. JP gonna be catching you, ducking. Very nice hoof stomp over the 2P. Starting off strongly this round for Max into the throw. Oh, we don't block those overheads. Gonna be this big damage for Max and positive bonus. And a little slow here. Max trying to find their way in. Bar slash, not going to be quite enough to get it off though. Getting caught by Rainwater, pushing Max back. Oh, never mind, pulling him right back in. Play it very carefully here. Oh, and the run-up throw. I think we're going to be able to kill off of this though, so Max does still have 1 more chance here.
Oh, the tornado
and that's going to be, oh wait. Drop the conversion!
Whatever, what is this neutral? Gotta be careful here. A lot of meter are gonna have to spend in order to block all this out, but the Axel zoning comes for us all. The tornado messing up that confirm goes crazy.
Man, I just like I love fighting zoners, but Axel is the one zoner that I can't stand. There's just something that infuriates me so much about just 2P 5P, and
sure.
that the fact that it works is just like it always gets under my skin every time I fight an Axel. I hate it.
Absolutely. Looking solid here so far, though. Kiet is indeed living up to the Axel name here.
I just want to point out real quick that we're 3 for 3 on sins in sets.
We are.
Like,
we got
set
some
has had
Sim
one
Geekscape
sin.
players today.
Delza was safe there to block the tornado. Now immediately Kiet forcing out the burst from Max. Max trying to get in, dodging all of Kiet's buttons. You see, this is what I'm talking about. Why can you do that?
I mean, listen, it is decently punishable, as we got to see there, you know. Once you dash block to get close enough in, you can indeed. What a beautiful reversal on the frame trap natural there.
That is insane. I can't lie. I don't think I've ever seen that be done before. Oh, well, he canceled out the tornado with that trade.
Be careful here. I like the neutral dash. Trying to get as much as you can out of this situation. Positive bonus and hard knockdown going to be mandatory because you cannot let Axel get away from you here. Oh no. I like this.
Why? The two, oh my god.
And
then they do the run-up throws like this full screen. It's just, I hate it whenever this happens. This is giving me like PTSD.
Well, I assume a lot of your Axel experience comes from Calico as well. It's like...
See, Calico was, I'm not going to say what I was going to say, but Calico is super cool and awesome.
Calico is an incredible artist and a very good person, but is such a little shithead when you're playing Guilty Gear Strive.
This is true.
Get some exclamation point Pookies. Max is needing it right now as another 2P comes in. Now the question becomes, is the Dizzy swap coming in this situation? I assume this matchup is miserable for Dizzy. I cannot imagine a single reason why I would want to be Dizzy here. Sometimes you just gotta play to life, you know?
True. Truth nuke. I believe Max is probably going to stay on the Sin, though. I feel like if the Sin isn't going to work, then I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull off the Dizzy. We'll see.
We'll see.
Yep, sticking with the Sin.
Yeah, for sure. Gotta keep the aggression high. And I mean, it definitely looks like Kiet knows a lot about like the niche interactions that are happening in neutral, but has been incredibly neutral focused. So if you can get into that kind of Sin pressure loop, it'll work out well for you. But I mean, at the same time, you know, Kiet is honestly just kind of taking the hit in a lot of these situations. It's like, all right, Sin's got me in the corner. I'm just gonna get hit, go through the wall. We reset into neutral, and I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Ooh, can't believe that stuck in there. Clean little 65% off the top. Closer to 70 on that one. Oh, no, he should have been dead.
Got caught backdashing there, but wasn't able to get the big conversion. The 2H, you pressed 2H there.
H on 2P block. I mean, listen, when you're spacing trapping, that is the actual low war grind button. BRC, Rocket trying to get in there. A little bit of swag. Careful here.
Kiet has 100 meter to work with. It just ran right into the tornado.
If you're close enough when that tornado comes in, you can whip punish it, yes.
This is the first round, and both players have bursted twice, by the way. I just want to point that out.
Oh, no. So close. The RC into the 2P. Kiet is just still dominating this neutral. Max put up a really good round there, though. There's the run-up throw, keeping that mental stack cooking here.
It's going to be very bad for Max. And oh my god, the throw.
Nice.
Oh, Max calling out the other throw. Nobody was going to try and get a little fancy with it. Blocking the Meg successfully, and the 2H once again to escape the corner. Missing the conversion, though.
Be careful with the tornadoes. Once again, once you're close enough, you can use that beak driver to sneak through, but we've seen some punishes happening around that as well. There it is. And of course, it's just full combos you into the wall. The overhead this time. Once again, once you get into this pressure situation.
Oh my god.
Just completely
Oh my god.
taking that pressure,
Oh.
throwing it on the ground. That is Kiet going up 3-0. We've had exclusively 3 zeros today. Crazy
Three
stuff.
sins, three sins, and 3 3-0s.
Yeah, true. Gotta buff this character, I think.
True. Actually, no, I don't know why I'm agreeing with this. Please don't. Please do not buff Sin.
We've got Wild coming in and going up against Clover Dragon.
Oh boy, Wild.
DNF.
Hold up, I just realized that's my teammate. That's crazy. No bias on comms, though, you know. No bias.
Yeah, no bias for sure.
No bias
for
here.
Sure. We'll see what these two are cooking up here. We've got the Geo player here in Wild, former FNF champion and former member of the OEG squad. Wild versus Clover up now. And then our final game before we pop over into top 8 is going to be Scissors versus Four Hops.
Oh boy, Scissors versus Four Hops. All right, here we go. Going into game 1 for Wild versus Clover here. Amelia versus Geo. This is going to be a very interesting matchup, I do believe. And we see Wild starting off strong, keeping the pressure up on Clover. The big JH counter hit going to be forcing the burst out of Clover, and now we're resetting the neutral. Oh, getting caught by the flower there. Forget what its name is. We're not going to worry about that.
The Capel.
YRC. Capel, thank you.
You're so welcome. Okay, trying to find some neutral interactions. Try to go for an air throw, it looks like, but just didn't quite come out in time. Wow, very patient of this neutral.
There we go. Yeah, one more chance here, really.
Oh
my god!
Of all, I gotta say, there are very few tech that will actively make me crash out. Milia 2P OTG into Mirage is fucked up. That shit is.
Honestly, I've never seen that before. If I have, I completely forgot because I'm wowed.
I spent a week a couple of months ago just losing to Milia's doing nothing but 2P OTG into Mirage, and then I'm pinging one of my Milia friends and I was like, hey, how do you like block this? How do you like? How do I know? Is it always hitting on one side? Like, what's happening here? And they were just like, yeah, it just kind of depends. I'm just like, all right.
Even the Milia themselves don't know. It's a true mix-up.
It's pretty fucked up, honestly. Sure, it's Fuzzable or something, but it is very spooky. But you don't get any 2P OTGs if your opponent's never on the ground. Look at that. RC maximizing the damage out here and getting the Guts Crush on that super.
Going into round 3. Solid first match we have here. We go Clover going on the offensive now. Oh, the trade. Both players are waiting for the other to make a move. Wow, by letting him move, getting it. There's a big counter hit. Taking the JS. Oh, into the immediate Bad Moon. We are not blocking up there.
Getting called out.
Obviously in the corner here, gonna be getting hit by the kick, the overhead flip kick. Oh my god!
Again, try to go for the PRC to get that airborne status. Nice tick throw. OTG, no OTG. Gonna go for one more mix. Chip is a very real option here, but the JS is gonna seal the deal. And that is Clover Dragon taking game number 1.
Very awesome first match. That was a really awesome first match.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love how we've seen at least a few times where both players return to opposite sides of the screen, and then they're just like egging the other on to like move in on them. I'm like, come on, come over here, fight me.
Duel 1.
See, I want to fight you, but I'm gonna stay over here. I'm gonna make you come over to me. There we go, Clover starting off strong on the offense. Wild trying to find their way out. Gonna be getting caught by the 6P now, forcing the burst out. Going back into neutral. Oh, and the JH catching Clover. Pushing Clover up into the corner.
Very scary though, oh man. The DP into RC always goes crazy stuff on the overhead. Here we go, the 2P OTG hit same side this time, by the way.
See what you're saying about that 2P Mirage that time it didn't cross up. That's fucked up.
It's fucked up.
Why could you do that? Oh my god, the 6P Clash.
Flash into throw cancel. We got some Gram Blue Tech going on here. 6P.
Well, the deflect shield not quite gonna work out for Wild this time, and then the throw gonna be closing out this round for Clover.
It feels like Wild is in such a dominant position in a lot of these situations, but Clover Dragon is just like pushing through some of these scramble situations and is really making it happen here.
Go the throw once again, keeping the pressure on. Taking Wild through the wall. Clover going on the offensive. The PRC, the fast PRC4 grab, that's insane. I would not have teched that, I'm gonna be honest.
Oh no, the counter hit comes in, but it was a little bit awkward. Flying the opposite direction you probably want. JS is gonna beat out that hair car. Her classic call out. One more hit, could be death. Red RC off the tap. Dust. Surely.
You're Milia, you die here. Oh yeah, you so die here.
Magio ult does a little bit of damage.
Especially when you're playing someone like Milia or Chip. Clover Dragon keeping the offensive on in the corner, making it very difficult. Oh my god, the 6P on the cross-up. Amazing stuff from Wild. Now Clover's trying to FG them out. The Wild Assault to extend the pressure. 6P in the DP. Oh my god. Wild keeping up the defensive. Looking back a little bit. Attack.
Now gonna be able to get the connection here. Close slash. Wild assault, but jumps on the throw. And this will be plenty of time to confirm this kill. Wild going up 1-1 now.
Could have sworn Clover took 2. Am I going insane?
Yes, you are going insane.
All right, cool. Good to know. At least,
Chat, correct
at
me
least
if I'm wrong. We'll find out if they if Clover wins another one. I think that we're 1-1 now, though.
I'm gonna place my bet, and I'm gonna say 1-2 for Clover, but you know, we'll see.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
You gotta get me a soda if I'm right.
All right, I got you.
Thanks.
2D in the neutral. Wild starting to come alive here in the neutral situations. You start seeing those Geo shimmies coming through. Zoro Juro, oh no.
Big call out for Wild. Oh, going for the mix instead of the wall, and it paid off. Oh my god, beautiful. That was a backdash or BRC.
Yep.
For the instant overhead. Beautiful stuff.
That BRC instant overhead is so scary, especially if you mix it in on a reset like that as well. Your opponent's just kind of like holding down back, not really thinking about having to deal with that mix in that situation.
Especially on someone like Geo, who has like no easy to access overheads.
Oh no, same side high.
Didn't go for a Mirage that time, mixing it up.
There we go.
And oh my god, the Capel into JS. Is that JH?
JH. JH is the basic. JS is when it's very similar to Kai JS.
I play this character. I don't know why I like. Anyway. Sometimes you just get your buttons mixed up. I might have thought it was like a JS from someone else that looks similar.
That's fair. This is
oh
looking pretty good for Wild though right now. Potentially bringing us to a game 4 or 5.
We'll have to see here. And oh my god, the run-up DP going to be catching Clover. Perfect to end out this round. And now Wild has either tied it up or is now in the lead. I don't know which one it is, but you know, we'll find out.
Looking incredible here for Wild, really locking it in on some of these interactions.
Here we go, getting right back into it. Wild definitely looking really strong now. As they have slowly been figuring out Clover. Great round start for Wild, gonna be pushing Clover up into the corner. Keeping the pressure up, Clover jumping. Trying to escape it. Right back into the corner you go, and the throw.
Tap dust. This is scary.
Favorite player doesn't block tap dust.
Never beat your heroes, I guess. Blocking the second JH there. That's a good connection.
And Wild holding on to the burst. Very smart move. Has 100-meter to work with. The super blocking the PRC.
The block you would have gotten hit there as well, even if you RC'd it sooner. Gold burst. If you're going to burst, it might as well be gold. You want to get this last hit in.
This is so tense.
Trying to air throw the Capel, but got hit for their trouble. No hard knockdown, though.
One more
Big
hit.
low slash hit on the opposite side.
Trying to go for the Abari on Clover is going to be closing it out. Oh my god, what an insane comeback for Clover.
Counter hit 2P confirmed there as well. Big stuff for Clover.
Clover finding their way in, trying to go for the mix. Good blocks for Wild, but doesn't tech the throw though. Clover keeping up the insane pressure. Nice backdash for Wild into the 5H. Gonna be forcing the burst out of Clover. Find their way in. Here we go immediately. Wild go for the burst as well.
They're seeing out. There's a close slash. Second close slash gonna connect here. This is gonna be a lot of damage. Ooh, the Chave into the flip. That's nice. I had not considered Chave flip OG. Thank you for enlightening me, Wild.
If anybody's gonna do it, it's gonna be Wild.
Very true.
Oh, the trade. Setting a neutral. Here we go, Clover. Getting the pressure. Good blocks from Wild, but doesn't block the 2K 2D.
Ooh, nice 6P. Both these characters have deceptively strong 6Ps. Some of the better ones in the game.
Oh, missed the super input. Didn't quite get it to.
No, it hit.
That was like, that touched the tip of your toes. Like,
ooh, go right back at you, burst you back in the corner. Amelia with 100-meter bursting out now. Hair car, PRC into air throw, but no, you're preemptively hitting your butt.
It doesn't kill though.
The Capel at the end of it all.
Is that game 5 or is that Clover set?
I believe
we gotta see. Is that it?
We're going into game 5.
Is Pariah owe Minnesota?
Suddenly sprint off. Yeah, we're going into game 5, baby.
Damn it. I really wanted that soda.
We were banking all those 3-0s in order to get to this game 5.
Right? Absolutely insane set here.
Duel 1.
We got us a set here, folks. Alright, forcing the burst out. Wild immediately going for the JH. Big counter hit. Gonna be bursting that, not letting Wild get the wall break. Forcing the whip out of Wild. Alright, here we go. Clover getting the pressure started. All trying to find their way out, but Clover getting right back in immediately. There we go, there we go. They got the super for the wall break this time. It's gonna be big. Oh, what a mix-up.
Hey,
Oh, and
Joe
that
Brownie
kill.
making it stop, eh? So Brownie, you better lock in. I think you're seed 1 tonight. The bot never lies. So you gotta lock in.
Is this set for the for a top 8 slot?
Not on top 8. So no. That's the 3 FTC. Thank you for the follow. That does counter hit as well, just for good measure.
Game 5 final round. We got us a double Luigi.
I believe in you, Joe Brownie.
Double Luigi. Here we go. Here we go, chat room. Oh, and the burst catching Clover after the cross up. I mean, Clover is in the corner now. Clover does have their burst now, though. Oh, good. 6P gonna be escaping the pressure, not needing to use the burst. JS for the big counter hit.
2P OTG. No Mirage to follow it up, though. There's the back throw into the corner. Burst advantage currently for Clover Dragon. But hey, listen, if you just get thrown over and over again, what are you gonna do? 2P comes through, a little poke.
You need to do a bow throw. You're gonna tech it? No. People don't tech throws. Try to. Oh my God! Speaking of throws, try to go for the air throw, but Clover just kind of landed a little bit too soon. It was a little out of range.
Be careful.
This is a final hit situation.
Oh my God! They both got hit. They had to prove you wrong. Oh, JH connects another one, and there's the throw. An incredible tech throw there. Just a spacing nightmare there. Trying to figure out if that throw was gonna hit. Very nicely done. Both these competitors. That is 3-2 in Clover Dragon's favor. Moving on to face against Mega Rura.
That was a top 8 worthy set right there. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Absolutely.
Like that was an absolutely insane set.
Oh, force you to learn that Jacko Axel matchup. You're gonna have to lock in on that Jacko Axel matchup a little bit more too. I think we got actually looks like Sloth might do your work for you. Knocked Kiet down into the bottom side of the bracket as well. Very nicely done. Next up we have Scissors and 4Hops coming on in. 4Hops, your favorite biking player, who I always think is a May player. You. Round 4. This will be our final match before our top 8 begins. So let's see what these competitors can cook up here.
Only gonna be a good one here. Oh my God, that is one active spin.
Oh, absolutely. We love to see some Anji representation in the bracket.
Oh,
as long as I'm not playing against Anji, he's a lot of fun to watch.
True.
Oh, and you had the PRC. Yeah. I like PRCing there just for the confirm.
To be fair, it is against Biken, so you know, Japanese guts might save you there. Actually, both of these characters have Japanese guts. I just realized.
This is a canonical matchup, except like going on a date instead of fighting.
True. I mean, hey, you could do that for a date. I mean, it depends on what both sides are into.
The overhead, PRC instant overhead. He connects with the far slash at the end.
Beautiful setup from Scissors. Big counter hit.
You're dead.
Rob barely had enough for the burst, but that is gonna kill.
I'm a simple man. I see Kara's. I'm happy. Kara cancel into the Fujin there for 1-0 for Scissors.
Seeing Kara cancels makes my brain happy.
It's
just like,
true. It's just a simple joy of life.
What's the point in life if not to Kara cancel? You know what I mean?
Exactly. Me, whenever I play a new game, look at the bracket. What we got? I saw we had Sloth in the top 8. You took out Kiet. That's big hype.
Oh, the 2H round start.
We did it. Let's go. Means I'm gonna have to scramble to find my chip graphic. I think I've been meaning to redo that chip graphic for like 8 months, but no one ever top 8 the chip side.
Oh, expected Scissors to press a button after the spin and went for a parry, but that was not the case. Now Scissors has 4 hops in the corner here. Oh, the trade.
Wow, nice. Catching that 9 firmer forward slash.
Good backdash from Scissors. Ooh. Oh my god, the super coming out! And that is going to kill. That's going to be taking us to round number 2 here.
Nicely done. 4 hops. Making the right call-outs here. Following the vibe of the music.
Oh, what a throw for Scissors. Going to be pushing 4 hops into the corner.
The parry going to be getting called out. Again getting called out on the parry.
That goes through biking? Oh my god. Big tech for 4 hops though.
Oh man. The butterfly combos as well. Scissors coming back swinging after taking that loss.
Did not enjoy that one, that's for sure. Great. Waited just in time to counter the parry there, but Scissors had enough to get their burst back. Back in neutral now.
Nice.
Oh, you have Escabari.
So Escabari might be your answer here. Keep things close to the chest. Make sure those spins aren't nearly as potent, or make sure that you're flying across the screen.
Sure, that works, yeah. That parry came in like a wrecking ball with how fast the rope pulled them together. Like, oh my god.
Very true. Be careful here. Lots of high-lows to block. The air-to-air Johnson. Got a decent amount of meter to confirm with here. Finds the cross-up. You're getting burst out immediately. Oh, this is bad. Oh no, with 100 meter. I think you're dead.
Oh, you're dead. Yeah, you're dead.
What a beautiful
yep. You have 100 meters. You gonna do the 100 meter thing again? Nope, he's just letting that play out.
Was a sexy confirm for sure. And Scissors going up 2-0 over 4 hops. Looking solid so far.
Rob's definitely gonna have to make some adjustments here. Scissors has yet to fall to a single parry. Just want to point that out. Which against Biken is definitely pretty crazy. Oh my god, round start Escabari for the tether. That is a crazy call out for Scissors' defensive option. Catching the startup frames. Pressure on Scissors. Well, got a big counter hit, but wasn't able to convert much off of it. Now Scissors is getting started themselves.
Oh, nice.
Oh my god, what a grab.
Being solid here, finding some moments to fight back.
Press the button. Oh, that hurt. That goes through the wall that kills.
Oh, nice.
Oh, or you can extend it. That also works. My fault, I didn't understand your game. Big conversion for 4 hops. Gonna be taking Scissors through the wall. Gonna be getting that juicy positive bonus. Escabari once again calling it out, but was a little too far for the Escabari to hit and yoinking Scissors out of that area, out of that spin. Backdash, that 5K, the tippy tiptoes hitting. Oh, this is huge for 4 hops.
Oh, what a throw! With the momentum as well.
Oh, and the TKO Sansen for Oki is crazy.
Very nicely done. 4 hops starting to power up a little bit, going up 1-2.
Very good stuff for 4 hops, making some very good adjustments here. Clearly taking that third match. Now we're getting back into it. And to see if 4 hops is able to keep up the momentum that they were able to get from that match. Basically what 4 hops needs to turn the set around. Not blocking that overhead. Escabari gonna be tethered now. Forcing the burst out of Scissors. Caught in pressure again, and the TKO Johnson.
Ooh, drop the combo a little bit though. Throw.
Alright, so you're gonna be escaping the corner now, the pressure. Escaping the, oh my god, that hits. Go again, that butterfly out. Go my butterfly, win the neutral. Speaking of winning the neutral, what a 6P.
Scissors does find the kill there as well.
Now Scissors on set point is going to be very scary for 4-hops, and the pressure is going to be on. He's going for the round start 6P, but 4-hops once again going for the round start Escobar, which is a crazy round start, and the fact that they've gone away with it 3 times is kind of insane to me, frankly.
For sure.
Oh my god, once again, big anti-air for Scissors, dropping the Wild Assault conversion now. No pressure
Low.
on 4-hops. Really good. Oh, the whiff punish for 4-hops. This could be huge. The whiff TK, or the whiff Yozansen in the throw.
Throws well. The OTG going to secure things as 4-hops is trying to bring us to another game 5 for the evening here.
What a 6P for Scissors. Oh, that's going to be huge. Forcing the burst out from 4-hops. 2H catching the run up. Another big counter hit. Oh, the low. You weren't blocking low. Yes, super taking Scissors through the wall now for positive bonus.
A scary situation. We're at a mountain of HP to climb here. YRC is going to be trying to get you somewhere. The PRC, though, beautiful timing as well in the manual timing.
Oh, what an air throw. Big for Scissors. Super through the wall now. We're going to be getting the hard knockdown.
A bit scary here for both players, but plenty of resources available. You gotta watch out for the KO. The burst comes out immediately. Oh, the red RC.
Oh no, the parry that lost you the set. Oh no.
You had some meter on board as well to make it all happen. Give Bike and Parry PRC back. You know what I mean? Beautiful stuff coming in from these gamers.
I understand the idea behind that parry. It was like 4-hops has only done a couple parries throughout the whole set, and it was like, all right, but if this one parry works though.
Yeah, absolutely. 4-hops,
but then it didn't.
Great adaptations there at the very end. And with that, we're going to be taking a real quick 15-minute break before we get started on our top 8. We'll be back at 9 p.m. Central Time. And don't touch that dial in the meantime. Make sure you all stay warm for top 8. And we'll be back here shortly. Hello everyone and welcome. It is time for some more Fightsticks and Flashkicks action. It is episode number 103. Joe Brownie, you do indeed got to play now. It is time to boot on up in here. And speaking of which, it is time to update the title because I definitely never forget to do that. Top 8 for FNF number 103. The top side of our bracket, who get their name immortalized in the stream title, going to be Joe Brownie, Scissors, Sloth, and Mega Rora. Looking on through here, we got some biking, some. Ooh, I see some Johnny. Hold up.
Just want to say I love the Jacko rep.
Very true. Joe Brownie has been a
Brownie.
staple in our top 8s recently.
Absolutely insane Jacko player. I always love seeing when I always love seeing a character rep from a character that's like not really played nearly as often, and seeing it from somebody who's like really passionate about the character.
Oh, for sure. A lot of Jacko players too are generally pretty passionate.
Oh yeah, for sure. Saw Joe Brownie win the bracket about nothing open bracket the other day. I don't remember if that was yesterday. I think that was Tuesday. That was Tuesday, I believe. So 2 days ago. Yeah, they definitely cooked in that bracket. Looks like they're going for a second title here.
Passionate community.
Win an FNF.
For sure. Oh yeah, sure. We'll go ahead and do our second set first here. So that is, look like Scissors got called off to do something. We're going to be getting Sloth and Megarura. Don't get on in here. Smiley face. Free to sit here now.
I'm not.
Time to do some of that labbing.
Time to do some plotting and/or scheming. Whittling my fingers and plotting my evil plots and schemes.
For sure. Come to my local. True. Got somebody
Is that
on
the goat big
here.
whale?
Is this the young sloth on the Johnny? Is this what I'm seeing here? Or is that Mega on the Johnny? I'm gonna guess this is. It looks more like Megarura's avatar. Interesting. Sloth. Let's battle. Perfect. It is indeed Megarura on the Johnny. Okay. Hey, listen, you can TK with one character, you can TK with all of them, right? If Sloth was on Johnny, I would cry. Hey, listen, you never know. The Chip Slayer matchup can do some fucked up things to a person's mind.
If you simply don't get hit, then you won't die.
It's true. It is technically true. All right, we're getting into it for our winners semis here. Game number 1, Megarura going up against Sloth on the chip. Been a little bit since I haven't seen a lot of the new chip stuff, so I'm very excited. Lots of use of this new move as well. The JD, though, giving you just enough rope.
Big conversion from Megarura. Going to be using the super to go through the wall and get hitting Sloth with that heavy knockdown. Oh, Escobari catching the backdash. Going to be cleaning up the first round for Megarura. Big bar slash counter hit. Oh my god. The run-up cologne is insane. Calling out the parries. Rope set up into the throw. Oh my god. Big punish for Sloth. Not able to get anything off of it though. Baiting the parry once again. Sloth is ready for all of the parries that Megaru is trying to throw out right now. Big round start for Sloth, forcing the burst out of Megaru immediately to trade, closing the rope, but immediately getting it set back up again. Now Megaru has the corner, is going to be getting some big pressure going here.
Ooh, another alpha. Here we go, Red RC. Ooh, tricky mix there. The JK not quite going to hit hard enough for you to confirm off this time. This ship is just so fast in the neutral. Ooh, the air throw!
Got yoinked out of the air there. Oh, the TKO's not missing, but getting the JPs though. Still getting a good few solid hits there.
Ooh, the backdash gets caught by the command grab. That for sure kills too.
Oh, I hate when that happens.
You do gotta hate it. Me when I do the counterplay a couple frames too early.
That command grab goes so far. You gotta either slap him out of it before the command grab hits or jump that, cause that will hit. We'll catch backdash unless it was already spaced well enough.
Duel 1.
Here we go, starting up match 2 here. Big 5H counter hit for Sloth. And we're pushing Megaru up into the corner.
Ooh. Man, the stagger pressure is going crazy right now.
Oh, the nice JH catching out Sloth. Not able to get the full conversion though, but the Escobari connecting. Alright, super through the wall. Good damage from Megaru and a hard knockdown. You gotta be careful because Sloth has basically 100 meter here. A lot of stuff to work with. Not blocking the Yozansen.
Ooh, the reset. Oh, so tragic. Whipping the button on the landing there. Definitely living in the scramble a little bit, but Sloth is looking very comfortable.
Megaru trying to use that burst to secure the round, but then Sloth was able to pull it off and now has burst advantage, which is going to be difficult. And now Sloth taking Megaru through the wall. And again, positive bonus immediately. Oh, that was really risky.
Oh, the parry, getting beaten out by the command grab. Oh, going for the fully charged dust into the fast RC low. Sloth is cooking the propane and propane accessories here, going up 2-0.
I've been seeing the dusts into PRC lows recently, and I'm like, that is so evil. I don't know if this has been a thing, but that is so evil for people that have, like, good reactions.
Very true.
Like, you see the dust pop up, and then, like, the PRC delays it just enough that, like, they block up, and then you hit low, and it's just like, oh, shit. Now 2 on the board for Sloth, so Megaru is going to have to make some adjustments here if they're going to want to be able to start bringing it back. Sloth has had an incredible momentum. Has had incredible momentum throughout this set so far. Big 5-8 counter hit, forcing the burst out of Megaru immediately. 60 for the tatami, catching it.
Nice. J2K gonna be catching you out here a little bit. Megaru starting to attempt to slow the game down a little bit, but this rope mix is gonna be plenty.
These rope conversions are so cool. Like, honestly. Not able to get much off of that from Megaru, and after the H-Kabari going for the DP.
Yep. Solid attempt going for the DP there. Starts up quick enough for you. Catching that follow-up or potential throw follow-up as well.
Megaru having to play it carefully, getting the parry. Escobari backdashing the DP, very good call out.
We're DPing on plus frames, that's the kind of game we're playing today.
Sometimes you wake up and you're like, I'm gonna DP on plus frames today.
There we go. Wall run combo. The chip classic. Bursting right at the top. You actually might have not even made it to the ground this time there. That was kind of close.
I did cut it really close. Once again, DP on plus frames.
See, even the pressure going here. You have plenty of meter to keep it going. Find the red confirm. That is a quick 3-0 for the young Sloth. They let this TO cook? What's happening? There we go, there we go. Good stuff. Yep, and now next up we have Joe Brownie versus Scissors.
Two very good players here.
Yeah, I'm interested to see the Anji versus Jacko matchup here.
I imagine spin might make it a little bit easier for Anji than some characters to be able to get around Jacko's goobers, but I guess it also just depends on how Joe Brownie plays here, if Scissors is going to be able to get away with that or not.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we're gonna have to see what kind of crazy tech both these players pull off in this matchup.
There we go, the Anji and the Jacko. A bit of a neutral round start, both characters whipping. We're just throwing out some options in neutral, trying to catch out some of these greedier options, potentially. You definitely gotta navigate around the minions whenever possible. I love the cancel into Fujin there.
Big conversion for Scissors here now. Gonna be pushing Joe Brownie through the... Oh, that was such a flashy combo. Yeah. That was so sick.
The car at the end as well.
Oh, and then a throw set up. Gotta love it. Oh, big 2S counter hit for Scissors. Pushing Joe Brownie up into the corner. Oh my god, the JD catching Joe Brownie's escape attempt. Take throw. Blocking the overhead. Good stuff. Might have been a misinput on the deflect shield there. I'm not quite sure, but
Butterfly naturally beating it out for sure.
Brownie now starting to get something set up here though. Oh, the 2D catching the spin. That's gonna be pushing Scissors up into the corner with the goobers. Oh my god, what a catch from Scissors, and that is going to be a clean first match to Scissors.
1-0 so far, going over in Scissors' favor.
I do want to point out though, I absolutely love Jacko color number 16. It is such a, is it 16, 56? Yeah, I think it's 16. I really love that color. It just, the shade of red that's on Jacko for that color is so beautiful. Such a beautiful shade of red. Here we go, getting into match 2. Joe Brownie starting it off. Going for the throw bait, but Scissors not giving in. The 2S catching the goober. 5P spam, forcing the burst out of Scissors. Immediately Joe Brownie responding in time with their burst.
Once again, we're seeing that cancel off of the minions is really the name of the game here for Scissors. The only way that you're getting in is off of the 6P or a 5P on the minion into a cancel Fujin. When it doesn't work out, we see what the result is here.
For sure. Big catch for Scissors here. Gonna be not going for the full conversion. Gonna be pushing Joe Brownie up into the corner. The tap dust. Your favorite player does not block tap dust, by the way.
Oh wow! Backdashes on the 2D. Rare footage. Really delayed on that red follow-up.
Trying to bait out stuff. Bait out button presses from Joe Brownie. Blocks one more attempt. Oh, and then jump!
Confirms off of the butterfly hit in the air. Scissors is going crazy with it.
Big stuff for Joe Brownie. Now has Scissors in the corner and is going for the Jacko setups now.
Also took all of that momentum of a really dominant Joe Brownie round and turned it into a Scissors spin there. That was a full, basically 100-0 round. Nice throw on the spin. I like the double jump into minion clap while the minion's off the screen to catch them off guard.
Oh, we burst those. Scissors is a hero. Scissors is a hero. No, they're trying to be.
We've seen Scissors be a hero before.
It's true. If anybody can pull it off, Scissors can pull it off.
Currently the overhead, no RC into the low. The fuzzy block from Joe going crazy on that. The IVs as well.
Good escape from Scissors, but the Goober's getting right into Scissors' face. He's gonna pull it off. Not a hero today, sadly. Yeah, definitely looks good attempt. Now we see Joe Brownie setting up their Goobers immediately again. Good shutdown from Scissors. Joe getting in. Joe Brownie with that crazy Jacko pressure. Oh, the 6P. I don't. That might have been a misinput. I'm not 100% sure, but
Nice. Oh, the 6P
good
is
6P.
so beautiful.
Immediately cashing out, not letting Scissors get that burst off. Now you really have one more chance.
Yeah, the heroic run is hard to make happen twice in a row. That is, at the end of the day, what could be making of a hero. You have burst available, but you have so little HP right now. You're just trying to PRC for the rocket. A valiant effort from Scissors.
That was a really cool jump-in attempt. I'm not gonna lie. What's that move? What is that move called where Anji goes up with the fans? It's Ko.
Yep.
That the Ko fast PRC to try and get in. That was really cool. I really liked that. Even if it didn't work, that was a really cool idea. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Sometimes you gotta gamble. Here we go, going into match 3. Joe Brownie was able to tie it up 1-1. Now we're gonna see who the momentum sticks to. Starting off strong. Joe Brownie trying to escape the corner here. The burst keeping Joe Brownie up into the corner.
Nice, the Ko is right at the start, trying to find the first, but a beautiful backdash call out.
Oh my god, those Goobers are all over you.
This is exactly where you want to be. You're absolutely playing Zoner Jacko here. You don't want to be having to interact that on G2P in the slightest.
Oh my god, the spin whiff into throw is crazy.
Oh, the weight there too to confirm on the butterfly again. Oh, the Kara and the parry, but no, you didn't get called out on. Oh man, that Kara parry is no mean feat.
That was definitely a big gamble for Scissors, and it sadly did not pay off there. But now we see Joe Brownie starting to get their pressure up again, pushing Scissors up into the corner. Scissors almost has burst now though, which could be life-saving here. So you're trying to find your way out of this Jacko pressure.
Yep. Just trying to spin through these minions, trying to find the right answer. Tries at 6P, but no, the shield comes in. Joe Brownie is holding all the cards right now.
We have one more chance here, burst, but you're at basically 1 HP. This is going to be really difficult. He's able to find the burst point though, and but the Goober right through the butterfly for the perfect. Joe Brownie is staying real strong with the
Your fireballs mean
momentum
nothing
now.
here. Beautiful stuff.
It's really unfortunate for Scissors because Scissors has been going for a lot of gambles and is almost none of them have paid off, which have at some points cost him some rounds, which is just very unfortunate. But who knows? They might start paying off from this match. I'm assuming that was an attempt to run up throw, but that was stuff. Pushing Scissors up into the corner. Now you're stuck in the corner with Jacko pressure. Oh, but all the Goobers are gone. Never mind. Goober back on the plate. Good tech throw. Very good patience from Scissors. They still happen to hold this pressure though, and your escape attempt is not working out.
This is gonna be pretty heavily scaled. Plus, you have Anji Guts to worry about, but this is such a good momentum shift, as you said, for the Jacko here.
PRC forward, not able to get that one little bit of damage that Joe Brownie needed to end out the the round. But that JD, though, going to be catching the Ko. Now Joe Brownie is on set point here. Scissors is really going to have to get something started here if they want a chance at taking this to game 5. And that's big, forcing the burst out of Joe Brownie immediately. Oh, good bait from Scissors. Blocks from Joe Brownie, but Scissors does have 100 meter to work with. It's really scary, and that is going to be it for this round. Scissors not out of this just quite yet. Oh yeah, Uber dead.
Scissors has the opportunity to get a little bit of that momentum back into their corner here.
Joe Brownie setting up Goobers. Goobers galore.
Ooh, huge.
The Goober wasn't able to get anything off of it. Now Joe Brownie still keeping up the pressure. Scissors does have burst to work with here though, so they might need to find a chance to use a good throw from Joe Brownie, keeping up the pressure on Scissors.
And Joe Brownie is looking to close this game out. The burst comes out. The Ko to the minion tries, but has to play it safe here against these minions in a close range. You know it's rough when the Anji has to play scared at close range because one of these shield minions could come out at any time. Joe Brownie takes it 3-1 after such a decisive game 1 for Scissors. It's incredible that it played out that way.
Yeah, that was spectacularly played from Joe Brownie. They played around everything Scissors tried to do incredibly well, and I just want to point your favorite player. They just don't block tab dust.
It's true.
And I'm not saying your favorite player in specifically is Joe Brownie or Scissors. You know, it could be someone else, but nobody be blocking tab dust. Not on reaction. unless maybe you're Jack. I think Jack does that sometimes, but even Jack occasionally gets hit by it.
Hey, listen, it happens to the best of us. We're moving down to the loser side of the bracket.
Messed up that move is.
Losers top 8, as we're going to be getting Deaf Heaven on the Axel. Deaf Heaven versus 4 Hops on the Viking.
I have 2 Vikings in top 8. Brings me back to that one FNF that had like 4 or 5 Vikings on the top 8. that was really funny. I think that was like the first bracket after season 4 or something. That was really funny. There we go, the H Kabari pulling in, Def Heaven going for the Escabari now. Now you're tethered. Def Heaven playing very patiently around 4 Hops. They'll try to escape the pressure, but 4 Hops getting the pressure started immediately again. Def Heaven stopping the run up, and now you're in zoning range. This is going to be very scary. You're going to be able to find your way out.
6E. Gonna have to be climbing a hill here for sure going into this Axel.
I do believe that is. Yeah, that's going to kill.
Oh, clean Axel Bomber. Ooh, the 2K to finish, dude. Man, the worst buff they ever gave to Axel was making his combo swaggy.
The worst buff making his combo.
Yeah, they made the Axel players feel cooler. Air Snail's biggest fan. Look at that, clean little 50% off the top. Nice, Ozanson coming through. The air throw this time, though. Old TK Ozanson going to be wrapping things up in a pretty little bow here.
Oh, big not JS, 2S for
Oh,
Def Heaven.
Wow, that hit?
I can't believe that converted. I'm not going to lie to you. That's kind of crazy.
Had to be
out the burst from Def Heaven, though. Oh. Holding that pressure from 4 Hops, and the TKO Zonson gonna be catching you out. Once again, that conversion whiffing though, sadly.
That dust loop in the corner is whiffed twice for 4 Hops so far this bracket.
That is rather unfortunate. Oh, but the TKO Zonson again. This kills. That is, yep, that is.
And once again, we saw a really decisive round 1 from Def Heaven, and then it was literally just the 4 Hop show from there on out.
See, Four Hops taking the first game. Def have been playing very passively and very patiently around Four Hops' pressure. Respecting them quite a bit when they are leaving a lot of gaps. Might want to start abusing that a little bit more.
Potentially. We will definitely see.
Just a lot of respect from both sides.
Duel 1.
Oh, big hit for Def having him be pushing Four Hops up into the corner. The parry trying to catch something, but having not giving in, forcing the burst out of Four Hops. Big counter hit for Four Hops here. Good blocking of Zonson.
Wow,
Oh,
this might be a safe jab though. Yeah,
that's
nice.
a safe jab. Oh, that's so cool.
Is going for the reset here on the mix. And Four Hops is starting to run away with some stuff here.
Oh, Def Heaven, are you a hero? Are you a hero, Def Heaven? Let's find out.
Oh, the YRC.
Oh,
swag?
You're a hero. Def Heaven is a hero. Oh my god.
With the BRC as well for the swaggy combo to finish.
There's been a lot of really swaggy combos this bracket.
That there have. Four Hops should have charged. Just don't know.
Pulling in, Def Heaven trying to backdash, probably expecting the Escobar, but getting caught by the Escobar. Now you're gonna be getting sent through the wall by the super. Again, a hard knockdown for Four Hops here.
Yeah, absolutely. Trying to go for the multi-hitting overhead. 2K2D gonna open you up, but the throw on the safe jump. Active super
I don't
is negative
box
a
this.
million now. Everyone should just have a dust combo versus him. That's fair.
Alright, big stuff for Four Hops. Def Heaven up into the corner, try to go for a throw bait. Escobar catching him, be forcing the burst out. Good 6P. Keeping the pressure up. 2K2D.
Gets the mix up this time. Trying to create a little bit more space here. KS trying to find a connection. The 2H does connect. And this is looking like a decently dead Def Heaven, but the 2K2D, the reversal 2K. Red RC into the wall break, most definitely. Just practice that muscle memory up a little bit.
It's going to be 2-0 for Four Hops. These matches have been very close, but Four Hops has been the one able to close them out. So now we're going to have to see if Def Heaven might be able to get enough of a momentum shift to be able to start closing them out himself.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go, Def Heaven getting right back into it. Also, oh my god, I knew Def Heaven was like the Tower Axle, but 11.5 thousand levels is that's a few levels. Man.
Yeah.
It's a chunky number.
Trying to get the Kabari through the tornado. Again, those disjoints can do a lot for you. It would be huge for Four Hops to be able to close out here before Def Heaven can make the adaptation.
See here, Four Hops able to start getting on the offensive. Haven't getting something started, but then immediately got bursted out of it.
Oh, the throw actually. Baited out, but didn't quite get a proper punish. That goes on. So it was a little negative.
What it would have just happened, there was a whole lot of like footsies being played there into a throw, and that was like, whoa.
Here we go.
Oh my god, the momentum of the rope just like shooting you up.
Found that counter hit close slash after. With the gun super, it's just enough to find the kill.
There we go, Four Hops is on set point here now, so this is going to be very scary for Def Heaven. Big catch for the tornado for Four Hops, Four Hops getting some pressure started here.
Yep. So again, we're just looping this far slash pressure. Four-Hops trying to close this out with a quick 3-0. Burst is coming back, though. Nice. Had to bait the burst there, honestly. Ooh, what a flash cancel. Getting a big counter hit. This is a scary situation now. One interaction from either player could spell death here. ERC, just to stay safe, finds the RC, but the hero burst is coming. The gun?
Gun. The gun? The gun. Vikings love guns.
They do.
Oh, no gun today.
Got caught out after all of that. Nicely done.
Saying, the gun. You know.
Oh my god.
Man.
What the fuck was that combo? Excuse me? Clean little 60% off the top there.
That's death heaven for you. Oh my god, that risk is cranked to the max. We're just kind of holding it down in neutral now.
This is the worst case scenario. You see Four-Hops trying to play a little bit more patient, but you could also be seeing that as shutting down in the neutral. But this risk gauge is going to be getting all converted into extra meter for you here.
Oh, not block. We don't block those TKUs on Sins, and that is going to be the end of the set for Four-Hops. Taking it. Absolutely crazy set.
It was one of those situations, you know, I had interpreted that, them like down backing at full screen as like, hey, they're starting to shut down a little bit. This could be the momentum that Death Heaven needs. But Four-Hops was just taking a break, taking a little bit of a mental siesta there in order to come back swinging. That's beautiful stuff. Death Heaven getting knocked out here. And next up, that is all of our Axel players out. Oh no. Next up, we got Leahi versus Exile.
Oh boy, Leahi, very, very good, very strong Ram player, I believe, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
And I do know Exiled's name. I don't remember who Exiled plays.
Exiled up now. And we're going to be doing...
That I have 5,000 more levels than that. You Axel players. I don't know, man. Woo!
GG Spore, you finally made it.
I thought Four-Hops was really feeling it with how long it took them to get off the podium there. They just had to like take a quick breather. I believe that's Leahi up there waiting for Exile. There's Exiled.
Let's see. Exiled coming up against Leahi.
Faust versus Ram. I feel
Interesting. A Faust player. Okay.
I feel like Ram might be. I feel like if you think about it, I feel like Ram might do pretty decently into Faust, just because Ram has such incredibly long normals that it would be easier to maybe catch out something that Faust does full screen that like most other characters wouldn't be able to do. We're just gonna have to see how this plays out here. Both players. Here we go. Faust getting some. Oh, the meteor! There it comes.
Well, unfortunately, though, the trumpet is actually going to stop your meteor approach and manage to sidestep through the gap in the meteors there. Solid stuff. But here's the command grab. Afro applied. It is Faust Oki Nation. Yeah, trying to get the flip kick out, but the Afro is bombing.
The Afro is coming. Speaking of the Afro, here we go. The Afro is coming once again, and we're doing it again. We're going for round 2. Are we going to go for round 3? No round 3.
Nice.
And there we go, the close slash. Catching it out. Good first, solid first round for Exile. Playing a little more defensive on ground start now. Leahi. Oh no, that is an unfortunate catch for the bomb.
Gets the Mini Faust out with the hammer. Mini Faust is here now. Ready to end your block string burst for free?
Good catch for Leahi. And the sword toss going to be making it giving Leahi their pressure now. Not using the RC to extend it, so Exile was able to find their way out. Oh, the trade. works out hugely in Exiled's favor. Now we're going to be going through the wall. Yep, Leahi has one more chance, but they do have 100 meters, so it could happen.
Yeah.
Sword toss PRC, the classic.
Nice.
Whoa.
Solid stuff for the Faust. Catch with that overhead. Exiled. Rocking, bringing the Faust in the top 8 graphic.
Definitely a very rare sight.
Definitely awesome stuff. I'm a big fan of all Faust players. This character is a lot of fun to watch. Faust is a spectator sport, that is for sure.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
There we go again. Started in match 2.
Find something here. Wild Assault. Continue on through the bomb bag. Going to be setting off the mini Faust, but mini Faust not able to get the air. Doesn't have those Jordans on, unfortunately.
Yeah, super through the wall. Gonna be getting a good heavy knockdown for Leahi, pushing Exiled right back into the corner. Good block for Pounce. YRC right out of the corner. Immediately going for the YRC back. Now you're stuck in the corner here. There's no meter.
Stagger pressure on the Rekka there, trying to get that guard crushed in as optimally as possible. The scalpel, but no pullback. You're not golfing today.
God, the Pounce into RRC to extend the combo, but the trumpet is well on Leahi's side.
Oh, the JPs!
Oh, the JPs! One JP away
Back
from
throw.
killing, and now back throw into the corner for
You
Exile.
had no swords. You could have done the windshield wipers, but no swords there. But you do manage to find it with that wake up 6P. Nicely done for Leahi. Afro applied. Gotta be somewhat careful with that Afro too, because Ram is one of the few characters that can take advantage of Faust Afros, even as not Faust, with those fire elements on those explosions. So in the event that Faust picks up one of their own Afros, we'll be seeing that love come out very, very quickly.
Actually didn't know anyone else could trigger that. That's actually really cool.
It's anyone who has fire elements on their attacks, like Soul can do it, Ram explosions. I think Bedman can with his one move, with one of his errors.
Interesting. You learn something new every day.
I'm a proud spreader of Faust misinformation. I used to tell people that this is true, by the way, but I used to be telling people Garuda Impact can pop it. Yep. I used to tell people that Faust Afro popped based on when the Afro was applied instead of when the fire was applied, and that was just objectively false, and that's my bad. I'm repenting.
I can't believe
by
you go around spreading misinformation on the internet.
Listen, a Faust player lied to me. I don't know what to tell you.
Okay, well, if you got lied to, then...
One of the instances where Afro popping is actually worse. That's so funny, actually. My Garuda is so good that Afro popping is worse.
Oh, big counter hit for Leahi. Going to be closing out this round. Very solid stuff.
Yeah, super solid. Leahi is definitely locked in here with the 7 ivory letters on the screen as well.
So being forced to hold this ram pressure. This is very scary stuff. PRC sword toss once again. Don't have much to keep up the pressure though.
Oh, try to 6 people
way
up.
out. Mix. Oh, we got a meteor.
Oh, the mix
hit.
too. Basically a guaranteed hit on those meteors. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, I'm not liking that.
Oh. Wall to wall, the Ram Classic. No meter, unfortunately. Or had the meter, but the sword explosion, rather, is going to stop you. JPs.
Good block from Leahi.
Finds it on the backdash. Leahi going up 2-1, locking in after that first game.
Alright, Leahi is now up 2-1. So
My
has a chance to bring
Hero
us to game 5.
Macadamia. Thank you for the follow.
My Hero Macadamia.
What's up, what's up? Got the golf club swing there. Wild Assault getting the stagger in the corner. This one's 6P with no confirm there. Has the hammer in the back pocket, just in case. The only thing that can beat Pocket Sand is a Pocket Hammer.
This is true. Pocket Hammer goes hard.
Of course, beaten by the Trinity is that Pocket Hammer beats Pocket Sand, but it unfortunately loses to Pocket Lasagna. And Pocket Sand beats Pocket Lasagna because it ruins your lasagna.
Oh, that's evil. My lasagna.
Hammer, you gotta be careful here. Faust with just a pixel and a dream. Red RC just gets 6P'd out of the fancy mix there.
Yeah, he's now on set point. Exiled has one more chance. No big wall break for Exiled, and oh my god, immediately going for a golf hit.
Oh, nice. The mix coming in. Leahi needs to lock in for this one more game, but a counter hit on the Afro is not the lock in that we're looking for here.
Now to escape the corner, pushing the bomb into Exile. Gonna be forced to hold this pressure. Oh, and you're getting caught.
Pretty good here. Gets the soft knockdown, positive bonus. Exile with 100 meter though. BRC forward. No Scarecrow teleport PRCs, interestingly. And I think you're just dead here. Mortabata through the wall. Leahi's gonna be taking it.
Playing 3-1 for Leahi here. Very unfortunate stuff for Exiled. But it seems this matchup did play about how I expected. It seemed Ram does have pretty good tools for dealing with Faust, which is definitely very unfortunate for Faust. I just want to point out real quick how incredibly goofy some of Ram's hits look when some of Ram's moves look when she doesn't have her swords.
Yep.
Like her 214H looks just so weird without the swords. And then Mortabado is also so goofy looking without the swords.
Absolutely.
So when the swords aren't posted up there, it's like, Ram, what are you doing? What are you doing, Ram?
We got winners finals. We're gonna be moving on up to the winners finals. We do things a little bit differently over here. YK Joe Brownie.
A new follower.
Thank you as well for the follow, Exiled. We got YK Joe Brownie going up against the local TO Sloth. They let these TOs cook in these brackets. That's crazy. Let me make sure that I get my Twitch alerts thing added up in here. Just for good measure, I worked hard on those Monster Hunter icons.
We love Monster Hunter around here.
I've been staring at this Zelda Hunter tweet all day. And I'm just like fuming because people are like making fun of Zelda Hunter for saying that they were a little bit bored with the game, and people are making fun of Zelda Hunter for playing too much of the game, and I'm like, y'all don't know how Monster Hunter players work. Listen, this is an OG Monster Hunter player that you're talking to. Like, of course they have 100 hours in the game.
Raya just flexing that he's been here for a while. Like he knows what's good. He knows what's up.
Listen, Zelda Hunter was one of those Monster Hunter players who was like chilling out in open lobbies when Monster Hunter World had like 100 players. It sucks to see random Twitter people just running away with their posts. Look at this. Speaking of running away with it, you're just dead, by the way. Happens to the best of us. We're playing against top 1 Jacko.
Joe Brown again, some good pressure started here.
To jump in here with the JH. It is going to be a game of getting in and how you manage to get in here. Bursting out. I swear Sloth's rope was a different color last time.
I think it changes depending on which player you are.
That makes sense.
So I think last time Sloth was player 2, so
That's true.
it's to help identify which rope is whose on the
That's
mirror.
super cool. Oh my goodness, we're getting a little bit of damage on the rope combo and the stagger straight into the super. This is super dead. One stock each. We have blood on the cabinet, ladies and gentlemen.
Big wombo combo, dude. Those rope combos are so sick.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can't tell me that's not hype.
Well, depending on how many times you get hit by it in a row, it gets real unhyped real fast.
Spectators POV, you know, maybe not if you're fighting, you know, the shit, but we're not gonna worry about that.
Oh, speaking of getting 2-touched here, though, this hurts a little bit.
Clean. That was really cool. The way that wall stuck.
Dash. Oh, just waiting it out. Yeah, definitely. You knew that 2P or that 2D was coming. Got the burst. Oh, the gold burst and the RC.
Oh my
with
God.
perfect timing to call out that YRC. Joe Brownie takes game number 1 over Sloth.
Joe Brownie, you are insane. You are crazy. Those baits were absolutely nasty. Those were filthy baits.
There we go. Getting into game number 2. Joe Brownie currently in the driver's seat. But where are we driving to? Oh, a little bit of lag there. Like the DP as well. Sloth not one of the few chips not afraid to send on the DPs, I feel like.
It is true. Sloth will just absolutely DP at any point in time. Oh, good backdash. Not allowing that mix-up to hit.
Oh no, a little too eager on the DP there for sure. Try to get the air throw, but the double jump's going to prevent it for the time being. 2K2D again, though.
Oh, good JP forcing Joe Brownie in the corner, but I believe this super's going to hit. That is going to do some damage.
Oh yeah. Bit of damage. And the OTG actually kills? That's crazy.
Very good stuff. Joe Brownie starting off really strong, immediately going into the goober pressure. Good DP bait!
Found the spot that they DP. I mean, this is the thing that Joe Brownie really exemplifies on the Jacko, is like, you can always have an answer to almost any situation. You just have to be able to like mechanically make that answer happen. Like, you can just space a little bit differently in that situation and make that DP, but you do have to be there consciously really doing it and not on autopilot in the slightest.
Good blocks from Joe Brownie. The deflect shield gonna be going for the backdash, but not quite enough, and Sloth is able to take it. That is very unfortunate. Yeah, what you were saying earlier, Jacko is also a very mechanically complex character, so to be able to have the mechanical ability to be able to pull off all these different situations is definitely incredible.
For sure.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
I've never seen that combo look like that. Oh my god!
Yeah, the new version of the wall run combo does a little bit of damage.
low damage character, by the way. According to me.
Yeah, for sure. What the fuck
That's what I'm
that?
saying, like, way out here.
Oh no, the burst getting baited out, and that is Sloth going up 1-1 here.
Very good stuff from Sloth. We're seeing Joe Brownie forcing Sloth to kind of respect their pressure a little bit more because of all the DP baits in the previous match. So we're seeing Sloth hammer that DP a little bit less.
Yep. Absolutely.
Which is definitely working out a lot more for Sloth. There we go, going into match 3. It is tied currently 1-1. Gonna see who the momentum sticks with here. Immediately forcing the burst out of Joe Brownie. Big counter hit. Oh, nice.
I like just ducking the first minion slap, but unfortunately, you still have to respect the second one coming in as it falls down.
Oh, good catch, K2D. Gotta go for the tap dust, but the YRC will keep that from happening. But the 5H catching the backdash It's gonna be big for Joe Brownie, not quite able to kill off that though. And the DP coming out, Sloth bringing the DPs back out.
Nice, DP out again, gets a counter hit this time. YRC says, sorry, but please get off me. It is time for you to hold some pressure at full screen. I love that Jacko can YRC, pull out a minion, and run across the screen before you recover.
It is really silly. The run back with the Goober is so goofy. Big catch for Sloth, gonna be setting up the rope mix. And Joe Brownie into the corner, not able to catch that backdash there.
Goes for the overhead. Catches.
Seeing this for the third time here, but Joe Brownie not allowing Sloth to finish it this time. Joe Brownie's like, I am not going to be hit by this dumbass.
Joe Brownie's like, I think that kills, actually. I saw how much damage that thing did last time.
Yeah. Nice. 2K2D catching. Gonna be a cleanup for Sloth there. Going into round 3 here. Big 5K round start for Joe Brownie. Starting the pressure off. Sloth deciding to hold their burst there. Oh my god, the gaps. I didn't know Jacko had this many gaps.
Oh, yeah.
So I mean, here, see, Chip could not do this before.
For sure, for sure. There's a little car BRC as well. Going for the overhead this time. And I think, oh, needs one more reset. No, actually finds it. What a pickup from Sloth. It never ends.
Yeah, very clean stuff from Sloth. Going to be going up 2-1 in Sloth's favor now. Absolutely. Sloth's conversions have been so clean. Like, Sloth's combo game is just like, you know, when we get to a high level, people would compliment the combos a lot less, but combos can still be absolutely awesome, and I think that, you know, we should still be complimenting combos, because, oh boy, man, Sloth got some combos. Those are some awesome combos.
Absolutely.
Here we go, going into game 4 now. Joe Brownie trying to take it to game 5 here, starting it off strong with some pressure. Sloth playing very defensively here. Sloth on their way out, going for the cross-up. Joe Brownie stuck in the corner, not able to find the pickup.
Ooh, the minion shield just barely getting beaten out, but you had to respect it regardless, just in case it did work out for you. Now we're in the corner against Jacko pressure. Sure, triple 2K.
I mean, I would not have taken that throw.
Oh, you're so dead.
Oh yeah, you're Chip. You're so dead.
So
that wall damage alone kills.
Infinitely beyond dead there.
Didn't even need the wall. Didn't even need the wall damage. Once again, 2K2D catching, but then Sloth immediately DPing out of the pressure. They're finding their way out of the corner. Trying to keep Sloth at bay.
Oh
my god, the throw.
Actually looked like a DP got thrown, but it was something else, obviously.
It had to have been something else. I also thought it was a DP at first. There we go. Joe Brownie taking this to a game 5 very cleanly, I might add. Very good stuff.
Yes, absolutely.
Cool.
Incredibly
This next match determines who's going to be going into grand finals on winner's side. And you're definitely going to want that winner's side, because you're not going to want to try and win a tournament in 2 sets for 1 grand finals. 2 sets that's a lot. Both players showing off that they're definitely very strong, and we're gonna see who's able to pull through here. Sloth playing very defensively. Immediately going for the DP though, not holding that pressure.
Absolutely. Lots of DPs coming in from Sloth. Taking that turn back whenever possible. You gotta call it out though. Because Jacko, if you're letting them maximize their resources, they can be stuck there for a long time. That is for sure. Lots of risk though. That's all gonna be getting turned into meter now that it's your turn. Red RC here. Yeah. Yeah.
Low damage character, by the way.
Waiting out that pause.
Running away with the kids.
Oh, you caught on that.
Joe Brownie's a hero. We're being heroes today.
Oh, no, you couldn't punish the DP in time. SDP moment.
That DP punish could have been. Oh, wait. Oh. Oh, the YRC gonna be escaping the pressure, and this is gonna be very scary. Oh, and the command grabs.
Kills for sure. Command grab coming through.
Once again, just running away with the kids. Now we're getting some pressure started. Oh, Sloth setting up rope. Corner pressure is very scary. You gotta be very careful. They're trying to find their way out. Very good stuff. Now Sloth's in the corner. Gotta be very careful of that DP though, Sloth. You know that Sloth loves that DP. Oh, we see I tried to bait it right there. Sloth is not giving in. Oh, big counter hit.
Oh, are you dead? Hello? No, not quite, but nearly. Holy. There's a little 2K
and I get hit once.
taking us to a double Luigi situation. I hate that I had to ask if you were dead there.
Right? Good throw tech from Joe Brownie. Oh my God, you can convert. Holy shit, yep. Joe Brownie, you're crazy.
Yeah, with the minion out, you can do a lot. For sure. New move soon, hopefully.
Once again, the minion catching. Joe Brownie doing a very good job at keeping track of where their goobers are.
Scary situation. This next DP could definitely decide it. Almost certainly feel like it's coming. And Joe Brownie's being very careful, watching for it, coming in from Sloth. Catches something coming out there. You're alive. At what cost?
Sloth escaping the corner. One more chance. Joe Brownie forcing the burst out of Joe Brownie, and now we're back into neutral and getting hit by a minion clap. That is going to be Joe Brownie moving on into grand finals winner's side. I'm telling you, man, Joe Brownie is here for another title this week.
I think Joe Brownie's kind of cooking this week. I think that this will be, if Joe Brownie can lock it in, I think that this is Joe Brownie's first win in Fightsticks and Flashkicks. He's got a lot of work still to do, though. Has a little bit of time to cool off and relax while we get our next matches pulled up here. This is going to be Mega Rura versus 4 Hops.
A Viking mirror? I wonder, I actually don't know if either of them have another character. Oh, they're on the same team too. This is oh my God. Mirror match team kill is insane. I actually don't know if either of them have another character that they would prefer to play over the mirror, but I like.
I know they were
saying
that Mega Rura has been playing Johnny a little bit recently, so it could be that.
Oh no. Oh no.
Losers quarters here.
So we do also have after this we have Scissors and Leahi waiting, and that is definitely going to be a very very interesting set as well.
Absolutely.
Who's that we got in here already? Is that Mega Rura?
That is 4 Hops. 4 Hops is the one.
4 Hops. Oh, I just realized. Oh, they're Luffy. That's Luffy.
And their name is Zoro Juro.
That is so cool. I'm a big fan of that.
Good stuff, great stuff. May and Viking as well. 2S absolutely smokes JS. Expecting the 2S when you were in the corner there. Launch minion into the air though.
Yeah, that's completely fair, Joe Brownie. I understand that.
Always something,
Joe Brownie getting some new tech to lab on Jacko.
Absolutely. Do you see 4 Hops?
There's Mega Rura.
Or Mega Rura, rather. Beautiful stuff as we are getting into our losers quarterfinals. We are in the home stretch now, folks. Mega Rura and 4 Hops, the Viking Mirror team kill. Just kidding. It's Johnny.
This Johnny champion.
I heard this character is pretty good. What's up with that?
Yeah, I feel like he's like pretty solid. He's like low high tier at least, you know. He's pretty solid right now. Very good. I do like the color pick on full
the yellow Crocs go kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
It's true. A big counter from Megarura, gonna be forcing the burst out of 4 hops. Going back into neutral. Good blocks. Gonna be catching the backdash. Not able to get anything off of it though. Escobar, now you're tethered. Gonna be going through the wall. Oh no, that's a not going through the wall just quite yet.
Nice RC. 2K on hit. Gets out the super. Is going to be baited here. And has a card set up as well. But is just going to be going for a regular corner-to-corner combo here with the guard crush at the end. Little TK. What a mash there. Huge call out from 4 hops.
Very good stuff from Megarura. Going into Escobar immediately once again.
Yeah, I got him fixed.
Now you're in the corner against Johnny while he has 15. Oh my god, parrying the 6K.
Yep. Okay, called out. Parry could be a potent option in some of these situations, but YRC, gotta get yourself in there eventually. No, the backdash. You are for sure dying.
Alright, big round start for Megarura here.
Ooh.
Oh, and the parry! Trying to get some pressure started here. 4 hops finding their way out.
Oh no, the throw whip into the 2P clash! Win the mash off here. High B's to make sure that the vacuum does not apply to you. Oh no, that 5K whipping there could be the last chance that you had to interact with the game. That is 4 hops taken.
Very acclaimed first match. Megaru's Johnny is definitely very solid, for sure. They definitely have been putting in the work here, and honestly, you know, could maybe work. It's definitely possible.
Yeah, absolutely.
As we did have a very close first match, and I can kind of tell, especially because these two are on the same team, that like they kind of have they have a pretty solid idea as to how the other plays, and we're seeing a lot of baits and whatnot that you know, wouldn't normally be on a layer 1. So
For sure.
They're definitely familiar with how each other plays, and I always love seeing sets like that.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, it's not always that even teammates get the opportunity to play against each other, but both of these definitely. Look at these IBs that are coming in. At the very least, well-versed in both of these characters. Big clothesline.
Oh, we are not blocking these cross-up Yozansons. This is so tragic. Able to block the TK Yozanson though. Oh, is this gonna recover in time?
This is safe, right? No. Unfortunately not. Nicely done. Good call out from 4 hops there. You made you team kill for your first set? I'm so sorry. I gotta be better about checking teams in round 1. If you ever, like, if after, like, seeding seems like it's done, you ever see a team kill in the, like, 10 minutes before bracket or whatever, like, let me know. I'll more than happily move y'all around.
Yeah, team kill round 1 is definitely pretty messed up.
Yeah, well, so the organizer view doesn't actually show the team tags. So you have to be in just like a player view versus the organizer view. So there's a lot of times where I just don't even realize people are on the same team.
That's really odd. That's really weird that they don't have that as a feature.
Yeah, it's because it shows the seating instead.
Oh, I see.
Nicely done, though. Speaking of showing the seating instead, 4 hops is cooking right now. Showing up as well for their seeding. Punching up a little bit. Seed 5 into Seed 3.
All right, 4 hops up 2-0. Very strong showing from 4 hops so far. Megarua locking in with the Johnny. Gonna see if that works out for Megarura.
What if you move me and my teammate around, but I actually want a team kill? Hey, listen. Hey, if you want a team kill, you should join Team Factor. They team kill every round.
Oh my god, the call out.
It's definitely not rigged, I promise. Just ask Kehoe.
Kehoe would know. That's my goat.
Listen, sometimes the team kill early on in the bracket is like exactly what the body craves. Getting your like energy out a little bit, getting loosened up, having a like quote unquote more casual or fun match where you're like in VC with the other person and you know each other really well. Sure, it's a lot of work and obviously it's going to be a hard match for you, but getting yourself into that more loose mindset before bracket is a thing for people who have a lot of bracket anxiety.
True. So Megarua was able to get a round off of 4 hops. We're gonna see if Megarua can maybe stick the landing on a match.
I'm real fucked up by these yellow Crocs.
Just bright yellow, just screaming at you.
There you go. Speaking of the Crocs screaming at you, the 6K comes in, the boot in the face, and this is a big counter hit close slash.
Oh, big. Clean kill for 4 hops. 4 hops is now on set points. It's going to be very scary for Megarua. Are they going to be able to pull off, bringing in another match? And the burst not bursting just quite yet. Going to be holding the pressure. Big IBs. Really insane. Oh, and the back throw. Now you're tethered.
Oh, nice neutral jump into the 2D.
Possible last opportunity for Megarua here. Very defensive. Wild Assault catching.
Scary. One interaction is all it takes, but that 6P is looking beautiful. If anyone can perfect this game, it isn't Johnny. What a nice dash up into the close line for the big up. Oh no. You had to have only been 1 frame late on that bar slash coming out. 4 hops 3-0 there.
Clean stuff for 4 hops. And that is going to be 4 hops moving on. Sadly, that is going to be the end of Megarua's run, but we do greatly appreciate you for joining the bracket.
Yeah, Megarura,
always more than
always
welcome
to see. Scissors going up against Leahi. I would copy paste Leahi's name, but I don't know if my font even has those characters.
That is fair.
We're going to be getting Scissors versus Leahi, and we are, of course, in my favorite part of the night and your favorite part of the night. It is winner stays for the rest of the night. Calling back to those old days of yore where we... Oh my god. I don't know if that hit for y'all. My headphones just randomly decided to max out the volume. But calling back to those days of yore where when you had to fight for dominance of that arcade cabinet. We'll get to see who gets to fight for their right to stay gaming here.
Duel 1.
Alright, huge. Immediately forcing the burst out of Leahi. Then all the JP's in. Big 6P catch. On the run up throw just before the explosion procs. That's actually kind of crazy. Oh no! They don't have swords!
I'm so sorry, Joe Brownie. That was crazy.
Alright, big stuff. In the corner, pressure up. Oh, Scissors escaping it. Big throw bait. Good tech throw. Scissors once again going for a gamble there for the parry super. Once again does not pay off.
Rekka catches. Just the very tip of that third Rekka.
Assaults and pressure here, gonna be pushing Scissors up into the corner, going for the throw. And Sword PRC is so strong.
Cab back dashing on the throw attempt there. Now he seems to have the number for Scissors here a little bit. Plenty of meter to make something happen as well. PRC off of the sword once again into the low. Nicely done for Leahi, 1-0.
Very strong start for Leahi. Forcing Scissors to have to make some adaptations here. Here we go, making it off the podium. Telling you guys, Fightsticks and Flashkicks, you know, you come here, you see some crazy sets. Always got some crazy sets here.
Absolutely. Listen, even on a week like this week, a little bit of a smaller bracket than usual, but we do end up with some awesome gamers here, especially in these top 8 matches. Very, very stacked. Very scary characters coming through here. Definitely see some of these players who've been grinding a lot recently.
Big throw for Leahi. And your favorite player doesn't block tab dust.
True.
Okay, yeah, so just staying safe though from the spin follow up. Oh, big counter hit for Leahi. This should kill. Yeah, that's gonna kill. Very good for Leahi. 6P not quite working out for Leahi there. Scissors pushing Leahi up into the corner. Once again, such a flashy combo.
Yeah.
Oh, I love to see it. Punch combos are so cool, dude.
I know the reflex is there, but good self-control from Leahi.
What is self-control? I know not of this thing known as self-control.
Leo player spotted.
It's true, I fear.
See, the best part about that is you can't even be like, actually I play a lot of Sin too, because it's just the same.
Yeah.
It's the same diss either way. Oh, tap dust coming through. Your favorite player doesn't block tap dust, from what I hear, this creature saying. What a throw.
They're throwing the Fujin. Push. Oh no, that is so unfortunate.
Oh, whiffs. What spacing. Leahi running away with this set 2-0 so far. Really unfortunate YRC, yeah.
Oh, it's supposed to be a BRC. Oh no.
Oh no. That is so rough.
That happens to me as well. I think I'll have recovered, and then I go to like BRC forward or something, and I get a YRC, and I'm like, no, what are you doing? Big 5K Brown Star, very good for Scissors. Gonna be pushing Leahi up into the corner. That strike, the row, catching Leahi with the low, and now we're gonna be taking the super through the wall, and again that nice positive bonus. Oh, Fujin catching the backdash and into super once again. That is going to kill.
Super dead. There we go. Changing up the song a little bit.
Big backdash for Leahi. Once again running up, throwing the Fujin. Scissors is stuck in the corner here. You're gonna have to try and find a way out. But the throw is coming.
This is a rough situation to be stuck in. The rocks are coming. The 2P, man. That Anji button goes crazy. Unfortunately, you put Baby in the corner here.
Oh, nice. Baiting the super.
Oh, we didn't have the sword. Trying to find the flip.
Follow up.
Man, again, that Kara into the... Oh, and the Kara parry just has not had a chance to work out, unfortunately.
Scissors, please. I know you really want to get it, but you're 0 for 3 right now, please. It would definitely be really cool, but like, you know. But hey, Scissors is locking in now. Coming out here up through the corner. Oh, yeah, he finding a way out. Oh, but the cross up was not able to catch Scissors.
Oh, the PRC trying to find all of the options to get out of here. One interaction could spell death for either player, but it'd be a lot more meaningful for Leahi to get this win right now and just close out the game. But no, it is Scissors who is going to be taking it and bringing us to a 1-2 situation.
Scissors is locking in now.
Absolutely. I think Scissors is starting to find some of the right adaptations for sure.
Sometimes you just have to lose a quick 2 matches to be like, all right, I understand now.
Mankind. Duel 1. Let's rock.
All right, huge big start for Scissors. Leahi up into the corner. The 6P stuffing the escape attempt there by Leahi, forcing the burst out as well.
Nice, the overhead comes through. PRC instant overhead. What a round. Okay.
That was just like, yeah.
I don't lock in until I lose 3 matches. Your post-bracket power matches just go crazy. Moki, thank you for the follow.
Hi, Mookie. Oh, there we go.
Ooh, the
Bar
2P
slash.
punished out here.
Oh, big tap dust, forcing the burst out of Scissors. Oh, we block. Your favorite player blocks tap dust.
It's true.
It happened.
Do meet your heroes. Do get it twisted. You can do anything. You can put your mind to it.
I am going to go scale. I'm gonna go scale a mountain right now. Crazy ram pressure. You're stuck in the rock loops. Tried to find an escape, but Leahi for getting the counter hit.
Oh, yeah,
Deflex shield not able to do anything.
This is scary. Positive bonus, a mountain of HP. Extra defensive from that positive as well. Okay.
Oh, big for Leahi here. This could be the end of it. That's going to be it. That is Leahi taking the set. Going to be moving on into losers semifinals.
Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Leahi 3-1 over Scissors. Scissors had such a dominant run, but ran into some pretty powerful players there towards the end. Next up, we got 4 hops coming up onto the stage. 4 hops. Up now. Sloth. After that. We will see who gets to fight for their right to party here tonight. Leahi and 4 hops.
Gonna be Ram versus Biken. I have no idea what this matchup is like, but I imagine it's hectic.
Up into our tournament. If I can run back. Oh, that's not too bad. We have some of the characters right out.
Oh, a beautiful 6P. Leahi there, catching the Yazans, and now we're going to be taking 4 hops through the wall. Catching the backdash with the far slash. Now you have 100 meter to work with.
Oh, the parry actually getting beaten out there. Really nice. Now 7 ivory letters on the screen for you as well.
Big forcing out the burst. And Leahi has the corner pressure going. Oh, but try to go for the throw, but 4 hops jump. Blocks. Catching low with the, or catching Leahi's backdash with the 2S, and that is going to be closing out this round.
Just a mauling coming in from 4 hops.
That's what happens when you let Viking get started. Viking will just absolutely maul you. Viking is like a feral beast.
It is true. Ancient is the 2D.
Big 6K counter hit there.
You might be dead.
The wall. I think that's dead.
You're alive. You're dead! That rounds it up. Double perfect. Double. Holy cow. 4 hops running away with that set for sure.
Very, very strong first match. Oh my god, the 6P clash on round start?
Oh, thank you. Sorry, my brain is not keeping up tonight.
No, that's fair. It's gonna be a little late.
Wow. Loser semis is indeed where we're at. Oh, Kara into super? Okay. Sin Kisuke spot it. Ooh, yeah, get over here. Nice. Solid stuff from 4 hops.
It's gonna be a cleanly closing out that round.
Bringing out
into
One
round
Piece
2.
energy here against the blue aura.
One Piece?
One Piece?
One Piece mention?
Speaking of, though, this is a 1 big piece of damage. Well, 60% off the top. Barber, no more, please.
Oh, that's... Oh, not quite. I don't think it's a full step, but Moraph is able to get the burst out. Good tech throw. Good tech throw.
Oh, no. That 9-frame bar slash so potent in the post-tech throw economy. Deep
counter
hit. Oh, another counter hit. You're dead. Oh no.
Oh my god. 4 hops was going for so many burst baits, and Leahi was not giving in, and there were so many burst baits that Leahi wasn't safe to burst anywhere and just died.
Yep. Incredible stuff. Super, super solid coming in for 4 hops. Going to try to get that spot fighting against Slop. Gonna try to avenge their teammate Megarura against the chip player. If they can make it, Leahi still has an opportunity to make the reverse sweep happen here. We do indeed have the young Ion Gravity Beam on comms tonight with me.
True, true. Very good stuff from 4 hops. Into the super, I don't... Oh wait, no, this might kill if that wall breaks.
Oh, you didn't wall break!
Not
Oh, you
quite.
didn't know TG either, but you got the 5P after. Oh, man.
Take those resets.
A real scrambly finish, but still getting the perfect. See my character getting biked. Oh, no.
That's what happens when Vikings on screen. This ram pressure is going to be... Oh, try to go for the throw bait. We don't block low.
Oh, the Kara Kabari, too. What a beautiful combo route for 4 hops. 4 hops has completely woken up here at the end of the night. And absolutely mauling Leahi there.
Very clean stuff from 4 Hops. 4 Hops going to be taking a clean 3-0 against Leahi here.
We're getting matchup checked to death. Oh no. We got
fair,
Sloth coming up. Go ahead.
To be fair, how do you block Baiken? Like she has so many setups and they all lead into like so many different mix-ups. It's insane. It's every time you get thrown by a Baiken, it's like a 4-way mix-up that you have to watch out for. And then there's also like a throw on top of that. So it's like a 5-way guess right there.
Very true. Thank you, Leahi, for participating. Big hype seeing you up here in the top 8 for sure. Sloth is coming up next here for our losers finals. The winner of this is going to be moving on to face off against Joe Brownie in grand finals. Stick with me a little bit longer. Keep that hype up, y'all. We got 4 hops for
I need the
Sloth.
Discord stream.
Oh no, I got you.
I was expecting it to take me back to the room on its own, but it didn't. And I came back and it was ready.
4 hops is indeed.
Sick.
I think there's something like hit on 4 hops after that Mega Orga match, and 4 hops has been mauling people here. It's especially scary when you're going up against a chip player next.
4 Hops just had a little sip of coffee. It's just they have awoken. Good stuff from Sloth. Oh, we don't block those. Oh, and the 6K.
That's rough.
Gonna be catching the backdash. Gonna be going through the wall now.
Make up Kabari, not gonna work. The second Kabari getting whip punished here. That chip is too damn fast for that slow neutral.
Playing round 1 for Sloth here. He's going into round 2. 2H catching. You can tell 4 Hops really loves that whip Yozan's into throw setup.
Yeah,
4 Hops quite
and
a bit
also
of that.
loves the neutral jump into 2V. You've been seeing a lot of that.
Yeah.
7 gold letters on the screen. Oh my goodness.
I mean, it works. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
True.
Command grab. That command grab will get you.
Oh no! Tried to get the new parry in. We're gonna take approximately 1 trillion damage. Love that. Nice. I like the rope here. Barbershop colors on it. Player 2 slot.
Lane match 1 for Sloth. I just want to say, like, I don't think I've ever seen a chip player do the 1 chip Twitter combo like so much.
I mean, it is. I'll date Sloth a little bit. I mean, Sloth is a little bit of an old head as far as chip goes, right? And I think that it was this most recent patch, or it wasn't this patch, but it was a patch before that they like changed some of the routing and some of your risk reward, right? It used to be that you would every single time that every single time that a chip hits you in the corner, they would red RC. It's a little bit different now. They have some different routings they normally go for. But Sloth definitely showing to be a fan of that. Also showing to be a fan of the Grave. You almost died there.
Oh, we don't block the second overhead there.
4 Hops is down 1-0, but it already has 2 perfects set.
Right?
Out of the 3 rounds that have happened.
Just goes to show how absolutely devastating it is when 4 Hops is able to get on the offensive. You definitely don't want to let 4 Hops do that.
Yep.
Gonna go Sloth, taking 4 Hops through the wall with the super, gonna be getting that heavy knockdown. You have like 1 more chance here for this round. Oh, there we go, yep.
Yep, nicely done.
Run-up clone is actually an insane option
It's
to
so
like
good. You're so
thwart bike and parry. And also to thwart bike and parry because it's like so delayed.
For sure. Oh, Yozan says sit back down. We have double perfect
nice
so far,
setup.
but no perfect for round 3, that is for sure. Oh, the red RC didn't quite make it in time.
Oh, wait for the air grab. What in the hell? Oh, big punish. That's gonna do a little bit damage.
Yep. And you're going to keep the corner, potentially. The full screen clone. YRC out, though. One hit will be the deciding factor, and a DP comes out. You have first, though. You DP again! Are you kidding me?
Oh my god!
Oh no, Sloth, relax.
Sloth, you can't keep getting away
Every
with this.
time I see 4-Hops, they're doing better and better. 4-Hops is killing it this bracket, I gotta say. The improvement that I've seen from a couple of the players in bracket today have been so good.
This is why it's awesome to host tournaments and have like have like a lot of the same people show up all the time. It's like, man, you get to see like a week by week basis how much these players are improving. And you think back like a couple years before when you
these players didn't even own Guilty Gear Strive like when the tournament started.
Right?
Don't let Sloth back up here. I'm scared. Oh no. Okay.
Good stuff from Sloth. Oh, big air grab.
Oh, the BRC rips the JP, but still makes it happen. 7 golden letters. We got too many perfects happening in this loser's finals.
There's an insane amount of perfects. There's like at least, it's a handful of perfects. I debate the DP, but Sloth going for the grab and into the command grab. Oh, and then a big the cross up for the super into the wall. Pressure is on 4-Hops now.
Yeah, absolutely. Has to make something happen with the swiftness. The counter hit there, the burst, put it in the bag and send me back up. No, we have a chance.
What?
Oh,
We're
you
not
have
done?
a huge chance.
Oh my god. Oh no.
Yeah, you actually have to burst there, I think. Oh, this is so scary. No shot. I was going to the transition. There it is. The DP comes out. Sloth closes it out.
I was going to lose my shit if 4-Hops took full advantage of that and brought it back that round.
Yep.
That was actually going to be the hardest you would have seen me pop off.
That was another 3-0. It's been a night of 3-0s. You don't hate to see it, that is for sure. We're moving on up. We've got the Yokai Joe Browning. Also, big shout outs to 4-Hops. Huge fan and glad they got a chance to cook tonight. YK Joe Browning going up against Sloth.
May have been the night of 3-0s, but these 3-0s have all these 3-0s have been super close.
Absolutely.
Very good stuff.
Sloth is gonna have to hold this L for the time being.
Listen, man, if they didn't want to have to hold that L, they wouldn't have lost. They wouldn't have lost it all. So you know.
Very true.
Just saying.
Yeah, well, we got a rematch here. This is our winners finals played back. Last time it went 3-2 in Joe Browning's favor. It was a close match for sure.
Joe Browning getting the Jacko pressure started. I believe this is actually a run back. I'm fairly certain. Off his back for vengeance. Good blocks on Joe Browning's part. What a YRC bait. Tried to go for the combo again, but missed it.
Super
reset. Here we go, round 2.
Not the craziest version of the combo in the world, but still definitely solid. Finds a little boot to the face there, needing your run up after wall break. There is no Matcherino this week, 4-Hops. Only when we unlock the Matcherino when we get 60 entrants. There's a way to try to drive some engagement and also save my wallet a little bit. I kept getting yelled at by my roommates spending too much money on Matcherinos every week.
That is completely fair.
Okay, nice cancel.
Gonna do about a little, at least 2 damage.
Yep.
2 damage.
Approximately 2 billion trillion damage. Ooh, what a 2P match. That dust too closes it out.
I've said it 5 times, I'll say it again. Your favorite player does not block Cap Dust.
It is true.
boy. You're just having to hold this now. What a 6P. Baiting out the DP.
Oh, tried to RC, was just a little bit too late. It had to be like 1 frame too late for that RC to not catch there.
I'm actually surprised it didn't work.
They might have tried fast RCing. That might have been it.
That was my thought. There we go. This could, yeah, that's going to be it. Joe Brownie taking match 1 here. I just want to remind everybody, everybody watching at home that as Sloth came from the loser side, Sloth is going to have to beat Joe Brownie twice.
Yep.
So if Sloth wins this set, then that's going to be a reset. We're going back 0-0 and running it back, and then Sloth will have to win the first of 3 again to be able to win the bracket. That is the punishment for losing a set.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's also, you know, you've got to call out how volatile these matches can be. I was going to say that it's so funny how much of a bell curve it is of, like, at low level, you're just hearing counter, 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 counter. And then in the middle, you see a lot less of that generally, right? People are trying to play a lot more defensive and stuff like that. But then at the at higher levels, as people are making these adaptations to each other, their adaptations are so in-depth and so on point that you're hearing that, like, counter, 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 counter.
Yeah.
There's one. Getting us started. Caught on the mix as well. That rope is still up. We are getting put through the wall, by the way.
Oh, the super. This is unscaled. That is going to kill.
Yeah, super dead.
That super does do damage, but, you know, that's only when it's unscaled. Because you know,
Wait, damage like, support, was it? No, it was Joe Brownie.
Yeah, it was Joe Brownie. Joe Brownie trying to find their way out of the corner. Sloth keeping up the pressure, using the Wild Assault to extend it, and that is a lot of risk. That is going to do approximately 10 damage. Oh my god, that almost killed! Oh my god. That's so much damage.
That's a big counter hit here. See if we can get the same amount of damage out of the Jacko. Actually getting pretty close here. YRC's out, hits the super. Is this a safe jab though? No, it's not. You might be dead. You're so dead.
Oh my god.
That is devastating.
Feeling it after that.
After hitting the godlike 90% HP combo,
right?
You get
and then you'll lose to that.
That's crazy.
I'd be feeling it. That would probably start me on my way to tilt a little bit. Joe Brownie now only 1 game away from taking yet another big bracket name under their belt this week. Big back throw into the corner. Huge for Joe Brownie. The DP, the classic Sloth DP.
Yeah, we're seeing it specifically in this Jacko matches as well. Very potent counterplay in the right moments. Look at the shield, anti-air catching. This unfortunately does get bursted. At least it didn't put you in the corner.
Taking the pressure, gonna have to hold this for a little bit in the YRC on the RRC. Back into neutral, going for the jump in, but the 6P Joe Brownie really good at doing that, and that is going to be Joe Brownie closing out this round. Joe Brownie is now on tournament point. Sloth is gonna have to make some quick changes here, do some crazy stuff if he's gonna want to stop Joe from taking it.
Oh god, it does so much. That is a normal ass combo.
Low damage character, by the way, according to Twitter. I don't know what Twitter's on, but like.
Blocks the overhead. Yeah, it's fine. He doesn't get counter hits on Rekkas anymore, you know? Have you ever seen a chip not have 50 meter to confirm a Rekka?
Completely fair.
We're running. Sloth has got to make a hell of a run happen here. Not only is the reverse sweep of this set, also has to make the bracket reset happen. Joe Brownie is on tournament point as we speak. Joe on fire. Big hit.
Big counter hit. He's able to find the burst. You have one more opportunity.
Oh, the 5P, 2P, 2P combo. The Scramble Classic. Joe Brownie takes it. Jacko can damn near TOD still. Incredible stuff.
Brownie.
Sloth, you're giving people trauma with that combo. You're going to have to put the wall run combos away, actually.
You have to pack them in the back for now. We've used it. You've used it a little bit too much. It needs a break.
That is a 3-0, but
It's
don't let the
off.
set score speak for the quality of that game. Incredible stuff from all of our gamers this fine evening. Joe Brownie
Absolutely.
taking it, living up to their first seed expectations. I told you that the bot never lies. Beautiful stuff. It has been an honor and a privilege, as always, to be here putting on this bracket for y'all today. Joe Brownie, enjoy the afterglow of winning the bracket. It's awesome stuff. Glad you were able to make it. Glad everyone was able to make it tonight. Thank you all so much for coming out, supporting the bracket, supporting the stream. Ion, do you have any shout outs you want to do before the end of the night?
Well, I mean, not this Saturday, but next Saturday we are hosting another TTA. Trending Arc's hosting another bracket, another bi-weekly Strive bracket. So, you know, show up if you wanna, you know, stop by for that. That would be really cool and awesome. I have not been in MASH long enough yet to know exactly when they're doing stuff. Otherwise, I would shout out what MASH is doing. But y'all know MASH. They're like cool and awesome. You know, go support the homies.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely awesome stuff. And thank you once again, Pariah, for having me on for
Sure.
comms. And congratulations to Joe Brownie for taking down another massive bracket this week.
Yeah,
Joe
absolutely.
Brownie has been on fire this week. Absolutely
Very,
insane
very
gameplay.
awesome. As always, y'all, remember to keep the community in the fighting game community. At the end of the day, it's you all that keep this alive and keep this all worth doing. We got some updates, some graphical updates coming for FNF. Probably not this week, but they will be maybe by the end of the month or so. Also, as a reminder, just a little housekeeping reminder, I am out next week. I'm going to be on a work trip throughout the end of Thursday next week. So there will be no FNF and no Grand Blue tournament next week. However, if you tune in, let me see. This week we're off. Next week, Wednesday, is going to be our intermediate bracket, 1800 ELO to enter. Awesome, awesome bracket. And then on the 24th, we're going to be running Grand Blue. And on the 27th, we'll be back with some more Guilty Gear Strive for y'all. Exclamation point bracket in the chat if you got any more questions on it. Thank you all so much. Go enjoy the rest of your week. Enjoy some Monster Hunter hunts if you got time to do so. And we will catch you all around. We're going to find somebody to raid, so send some love as well that way. Peace.